Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the 2099 show, the Believe in Yourself podcast. Today we have a very special episode. We're here with Mr. Chrxstt himself, Saqqboy, and Foreveruriel. They are adjacent to us in the scene and in the city, and they have really exciting stuff going on. I'm gonna let them take it away and introduce themselves a little bit. Here we go.
Hey, it's Big Foreveruriel. We out here, Austin, Texas. I'm feeling great right now. You know me, the DJ. I be putting some shows together. I be hanging out with.
Saqqboy.
Hey, we twin him, going crazy. Introduce yourself,
Yeah,
Sack.
yo. I'm Saqqboy. I'm from Waco, Texas, but I just moved down to Austin and we killing shit, bro. Doing shirts and fucking shows, everything in between. Just hanging out with my homeboys, bro.
Gotta follow the swag ain't for everybody page.
Swag game for everybody.
Swag is
ain't
not for everybody,
everybody.
but stay safe. Go follow that page. Keep up with the merch, the shows that we're dropping. Definitely stay. It is at swag. Swag ain't for everybody? That's just
Yeah.
the at.
Yeah.
Perfect. Go follow.
Go
Saqqboy.
follow Swag Game for everybody.
Yeah,
Facts.
100%.
Big wave.
That's the wave, and that's where all the shows are gonna be posted. The merch. Any collabs that we do with people, all of the interviews that we do with people, all are gonna be on that page. So go follow that page. If you see any interview, it'll be as a collaborator. So like if you see it on our personal page, then make sure you go click on the collaborators and go follow that page because that's where everybody is. You can see everybody, all three of ours, everything that we all three do on there for sure.
And we have Chris, Mr. Chrxstt himself.
Yes, that is my name. He seems to have gotten a little sidetracked with explaining about social media.
Yeah, no, I didn't know how to explain it, bro. I was like, so you gotta like follow this page, but follow this page, bro.
But yeah, my name is Chrxstt, Chris, whatever your heart desires to call me. I do shows, videography. I manage artists. A lot of things.
I don't exactly remember how we met. I might have just hit you up through Instagram, but definitely.
We were gonna do a show, or like you were gonna do the Never Industry show, and you wanted me to film it.
Right. And that didn't.
I wasn't able to get.
You
there.
weren't able to get there, but definitely the first time I remember hanging out with you was our Miracle video, which is our biggest song.
Yep.
So it's absolutely great to have you on the pod, and that everybody loves that video. I mean, even to this day, people always tell me, "I love that video." And
So cute.
it's so cute, and you did such a great job editing it, and the turnaround time was so great. So we loved working with you, and that's how we met you. And then just a little kind of brief summary, flash forward to Christ Fest on 6th Street. We were at the Blindside Lounge. That show was crazy.
That
We had
was
Captain
crazy.
Swag.
That's actually where I met both of them
That was
for the first time.
for the
Oh,
first
really?
time.
Yeah,
Wow.
and that's when I saw you for the first
A
time.
Did you
phenomenal
see us
night.
perform?
That's where
Was
I
it
met
good night?
actually everybody right here.
Wow.
That's the first time I ever saw any of y'all's face.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Did you see our performance?
Yes, it was fire, and I filmed some of it.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah.
right. That's right. The Google Drive that I lost.
Yeah, the lost 2099 Uriel Google Drive.
Oh.
Yeah, that shit's. I do have it still. I'm pretty sure I matter of fact, I will send that.
Send
when
that
we're
because my hard drive got corrupted not long ago.
done. Dude,
so
and those
anything-
videos came out so good. Like they're nice, like little like short clips. You could put in like a promo video or
That'd
something.
be dope. That concert was dope. Like
Yeah.
we had the visuals going above us at like fuck 2099. That was super
That
dope.
shit was cool.
It was kind of chaotic. Not
It
gonna
was.
lie, it was on us to do the sound, and I didn't exactly know what I was in for. And we got there, like I rolled up a little bit later than them, and like the fucking club is silent. Like I was like, oh shit, something's wrong.
Dude, the doors
Yeah.
weren't even open when we got
Yeah.
there, bro.
It was-
Fuck
we were supposed to
Blindside.
open
I forgot about that.
everything an
Yeah.
hour earlier.
You
And
know,
Damn.
we were set back by an hour. It ended at like 2 in the morning.
Well, shout out to Josh's uncle for
Facts.
them running to the music store and getting a fucking adapter that we needed to make everything shake. Because
Dude.
if not, we would have been so fucked.
Bro,
If you haven't experienced that as a show organizer or someone who works with equipment, you don't know the actual struggle, bro. Having to go pick up something from the music store right before your gig or during your gig, bro, it's crazy.
Nightmare, bro. And I
Absolute
was
nightmare
like,
fuel.
I was chilling. I was like, dude, this is about to be a great show. We're on 6th Street. I took a little mushrooms before the show. I'm like, yeah. As soon as I got there, bro, face white. I'm like, what you mean there's no sound? Like,
Every
I was
single
like, bro,
time.
what? I was like, how fucked are we? How
Bro,
fucked are we?
Blindside never has shit straight. I swear to God.
Dude,
That's
y'all-
why they call it blindside, bro.
Y'all sent me on a
Because every
fucking-
time you have a show there, it's like,
Bro, I was sent on a mission to grab whatever cord we needed. I'm not gonna lie. I was driving Josh's truck, so not used to it, bro. I'm whipping that bitch. He's like, hurry, hurry. And then like halfway through, he's like, yo, spin back. We got what we need. I'm going to park in the parking garage. I smacked the fuck out of someone's car. I was in such a hurry. Like,
damn.
bro, I smacked it like no thought. Peeled out that bitch. I went like 2 more stories up. I was like,
yeah, because
fuck
you
that.
just spend a fuck ton of money on that cable. You ain't spending no more money fixing that car.
Hell no.
Nah, fuck that shit's a beater truck anyway. Didn't even make a dent.
Sweet. That shit was sweet as fuck.
Yeah, no, that definitely turned a lot of people into fans. I had like people from my school that went there that were like posting that on their story and being like, I love 2099. They never heard of y'all before.
That was definitely the concert where I had the most people coming up to me after and like just
Facts.
kind of being like, "You're 2099, saw your set, that shit was fucking awesome, blah blah blah." That was like, I kind of like, that was my first taste of like, oh shit, like people kind of fuck with this. All of my other shows before then, pretty sure that was our biggest show at the time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
all
was
of
a
our
good
other shows
catch-up
before
show.
then,
It
it
was
was
a
like
decent performance.
kind of like just very close quarters, small shows. We've only played, I mean, this seems like a lot, but we're just starting out. We're a band. We played around 10 shows so far.
Mhm.
So that was like, that was a really fun show to play for sure.
I feel like it's awesome, like bringing you guys into the rap space, because a lot of people in the rap scene don't even really listen to like real bands live. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't, at least they don't know where to find them. And so I feel like bringing you guys in front of a rap crowd also shows like these kids an appreciation. Well, not kids, you know, people, just an appreciation for live like instruments.
Yeah,
It
bro.
blows
I
their
mean,
mind every time.
Yeah, and
every time they're like,
it-
"Holy shit!"
y'all remember when Josh started playing
the
the drums
drum
and they started
freestyle, bro?
freestyling over it, bro?
Yeah.
The Captain Swag X 2099 freestyle. That shit was funny
That
as fuck.
shit has to be documented somewhere.
No, I got a
It's
full
on the
video.
gram.
I've got the
from
video.
Don't
LA.
worry, Moms on Drugs got that shit.
Yeah, that was crazy. I remember witnessing that from the like, cause I wasn't like tapped into nobody yet, so I witnessed that as like someone who just went and paid to get in.
Oh, wow.
And like I remember like I went over there, and it's crazy because like I went over there strictly to make connects. Like I was like, bro, look at all these cool ass people on this flyer that I want to go for this show, but like more importantly, I want to go link up with some people because I wanted to put together my first ever show. And so that's literally the whole reason I ever even started doing what I'm doing, was because of that show. Show was very like pivotable.
Wow, that wasn't even that long
pivotal,
ago
yeah.
too. So
You know, that was February.
that's a testament to how fast you guys have been moving. And I want to say too, kind of an update on maybe me finding out about or knowing about you guys. Definitely, I remember meeting at that show. I don't remember meeting you, but then I started seeing you guys. You guys were absolutely going crazy in the tunnels. You were doing some crazy shit in there, and then you guys were starting to kind of cross promote Regal Rooms, and that kind of caught my eye. I was like, what's going on here? So can you speak on your relationship with Regal Rooms at all, or what's kind of?
Henry's the GOAT.
Henry
love-
Henry is the goat.
I
Henry
love
is
Regal
low-key the
Rooms.
goat, yes.
Yeah, hey, Regal Rooms is like gonna make some crazy shit happen this year, bro. They got the Joey show coming up this weekend with 10K and Baby
Be there.
Goyard. They just
Shout
had
out
that.
10K.
Yeah, they just had that BNS show with Swagzilla and fucking Acid Soldier, dude. It's gonna be dope.
Crazy.
I'm fucking super hyped, bro. And Regal Rooms is a good venue. Overall, like there's room for vendors and shit. So it's just like, I don't know, a great space in Austin. A lot of these other spaces are more like commercialized, and I don't think Regal Rooms is that yet. So it's nice, and it's kind of out the way, so there's not as much sound restrictions.
Right. I had a really great time the one time I had went for the Snow Strippers after party, and that
Was the
like,
breaking point for Regal Rooms.
That
That
was
was the show.
Yeah, that shit was.
That was
shit
the
crazy.
show that made Regal Rooms even anything on a picture on them, like the map or anything.
Right.
That's
Yeah, no, I had never
always
heard
what
of them
they
before that
fucked
show
to.
at all.
Same.
And that show was fucking crazy. That line was the longest line I've ever been in for a show.
2 hour fucking line, bro. We're
Yeah.
in that line for 2 hours.
And then you
Stood
get
in
in
line
there
for
and
2
it's
hours?
fucking packed. And I was like, oh shit. Like, I've
Have you-
never been here before.
Have you guys been up to the VIP lounge yet?
We actually did. Hope Regal doesn't hear this, but whatever door guy they had at the time, me and Will were like, yeah, we're media. We're supposed to be up there, blah, blah, blah. I forget who we wanted to talk to, but we were like, yeah, we got to go, blah, blah, blah. And then he was like, no, y'all fucking don't. And he's like, but who am I? He's like, fuck my life. Y'all can go. And then we went up
Damn,
there.
that might have been Henry.
And then I think
I'm
it was
just playing. I'm playing with you, Henry.
It was not Henry. I didn't know what he looks like. And then I think it was Moon Baby that we wanted to talk to. So like we pulled up there and we were like, hey, can we take your picture and blah blah blah. And then we think we tried to tell her about 2099. She was like, I'm trying to watch my
She
show.
was not having a good night. I
she
was
was-
also supposed to meet her that night, and dude, her friends like fucking, they blew me off,
I've
dude. Like not like that, but they were just like, dude, you need to get the fuck away. Like she's not having a good night. But
That show
Yeah.
was crazy,
Dude, yeah.
bro.
Yeah, I had to turn away for a moment. I giggled a little too hard at that.
hey, I'm Southern, bro. I got weird ass fucking dialect. I got a question for everybody in the room, bro. I don't mean to take this,
No, let's do it.
bro. What's everybody's spirit animal, bro?
I actually know mine. I took a test and everything. I really believe it's a deer.
So you like,
I
you
see
didn't
it.
think of it yourself. You like did a test. Spirit.
Well, the BuzzFeed?
I did a test.
Bro got the
but
BuzzFeed spirit animal. Hold up.
BuzzFeed. Nah, but but nah. I've always liked deers. I don't know. It's just like
They're chill.
yeah, they're hella chill, hella peaceful. And if y'all have ever played Red Dead Redemption 2,
I killed a lot of
I
deer.
killed a lot of deers in Red Dead.
well then y'all probably didn't see the symbolism
You saw
for
the
the
wolf.
deer. Yeah, y'all saw the wolf for sure. But
damn.
yeah, it's supposed to symbolize like just peace, and I feel like that suits me pretty well.
Hell yeah. I rock with that.
What about you, Luke?
I'm trying to think. I'm thinking of all these bullshit ass answers, but the one that definitely sticks with me is like lion. Kinda
Yeah,
'cause,
bro.
like,
look at your pants.
yeah, I'm
You
like
gotta
rocking
be
the
some sort of
mane.
cat.
The main.
I
Yeah,
kind of
was
like
gonna say that.
roar. Like I'm not like I be screaming in my songs, but it's not like screamo. It's more of like a kind of like heavier
I
like
see it.
scream.
100%.
Just like emotion.
On some royal shit.
Yeah,
Royal.
definitely. And when I was younger,
Some
like
regal
my room was
Regal
like
shit.
lion themed. I remember I had like
That's fire.
this like lion towel with
bro.
the hood. Lion. I love the Lion
Simba.
King. Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
bro.
What about you, Angel?
Uriel definitely an owl. I feel like an owl, like a nice peaceful snow owl.
Wisdom.
I be hanging out up in the trees, doing my own shit. I don't like to be around a lot of people, so for real, I just be staying up, and I feel like that it definitely encapsulates what I be on. It's just owl shit. I low
you
key
do
be,
a-
I be
Some
watching
owl shit?
I be watching everything, and
Can
I
you
be
do an owl impression?
I'm on my owl shit. Oops, I hoot again.
Oh shit. That's an owl.
I'm
dude.
definitely
That was good.
I'm
Definitely
definitely an owl. What about you?
Bro, I don't know, cause I was thinking about my answer, and usually I would say some like stoned ass shit like a sloth, but like I really want to say like I don't know, bro. I feel more like an insect, bro, cause this world is big. So like I'm either like a roly poly or like a praying mantis, bro. They're chill as fuck.
Spirit animal, low key, just Sackboy from the video game.
Yeah,
That's
something
literally
like
it. The Little Big Planet Sackboy. That's his spirit animal.
that. About you, Chris?
Shit, it's gotta be something aquatic. I want like a dolphin. I think would be the closest.
Chris definitely a dolphin, bro. You definitely a
fuck
dolphin.
that. Or you're like one of those like fish with like the real pointy nose that are like
What?
on the. You know what I'm talking about? Those like those flat
Like
fish?
swordfish?
No, they're like tropical. They're
Could be
on
a
like
swordfish, I'm fucking-
the soap bottles. The what are
Chris is
those?
trying to make
I'm
sure he don't
open-
get a
I'm
goofy
open to
fish.
suggestions.
Soap bottles. With,
A
Yeah,
soap
you
bottle.
guys know what I'm talking about. though?
Oh, like a tropical.
Like an
Yeah.
angel
like
fish?
a goldfish
Oh.
or something.
Yeah, like
Or-
a
Like the
angel
hand soap,
fish.
the old hand soap.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
like
it is.
soft
Yeah.
soap.
Oh, the fruit to gear arrow hand soaps.
type shit.
Yeah.
Teeth.
Nah, I see.
soft backdrop.
He was the one in the in Nemo with the cracked beak in the fish tank.
That is
And the-
Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's not that one specifically, but that type
That one.
My bad. I heard you did voice acting too, so I was just had to make sure.
Hey, actually, fun fact: I did top 10 videos for money on Discord back
For
in the day,
money?
bro. Yeah, I would get paid like $5 a voice script, and it would be like Welcome to Roblox Pig. Top 10 reasons, like top 10 videos from this person. Top 10 reasons why Jeff Bezos is the richest person in the world. And I would get paid for that. I have the audios like somewhere on my
We need to
Google
sample
Drive.
that, bro. We need to sample
Bro,
that for a
we've
fucking
probably heard your
Sackboy
voice
beat.
before, like
Yeah, like-
long ass time ago. YouTube Shorts. Type
Probably.
12.
Sackboy used to do PewDiePie recap videos.
Type shit.
Wow.
Okay.
What's your animal?
Josh.
I would have to say, considering I'm born on February 29th, that's leap day. I'd have to be a frog.
Okay.
And I
Frogs
had,
are
I
chill.
had
What
like
kind of frog?
I fuck with frogs.
You're definitely like a tree frog, bro.
Yeah, I'd say like tree frog, just like Rainforest Cafe, ribbit.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! Nah, like the ones with little green feet.
Producer.
I fuck with that.
Producer.
Harry,
What
come
spirit
forth with your
animal
spirit
are you?
animal.
He's a bat.
A bat.
He's
Bat.
a bat.
Hey.
Yeah, bro, he hanging
That's
out
too
over there in
scary.
the corner.
In the dark.
Definitely.
That's the mascot of Austin, where he's from.
Yeah, I fuck with bats.
I
Hey,
fuck with that. I
Batman
think-
on the wall.
I low-key think everybody in the room has a perfect spirit animal, and I don't feel like that often happens. I feel like I'm always disagreeing with what someone's spirit animal gonna be, because I'm looking at you and you do not look like a fucking gorilla.
Right. No, yeah, I was
don't
kind
know,
of
see him
surprised
with
too.
the
I was
shirt
like,
off.
these are all really good.
In a coop.
Gorilla.
Gorilla in a coop.
Fucking coop.
Grill in a
Up to
coop.
the
Is this
zoo.
a Chief
Oh,
Keef?
fair.
Gonna pull up in a zoo.
Who the
I'm not
fuck
gonna
is
continue.
you? I don't know.
I don't
How
even
the song
think he
goes?
says that.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm Chief Keef now. I rewrote the lyrics.
Shout out to Chief Keef.
Shout out
Shout
to
out
He
Chief
to
plays
Keef.
the
Chief
new
Keef's
skate game a lot on
Definitely
stream, bro. I fuck
inspirational.
with Chief Keef for that.
Watch Chief Keef's Twitch streams.
No, but I've seen recaps. He looks fried as fuck playing that
Yeah,
shit.
voice
bro,
act
this shit.
over one?
I feel like I look like Chief Keef's
You're
Twitch
doing a
stream right
recap
now.
of the-
Yeah,
your
do
voice?
you think that Chief Keef did it with Katy Perry?
100%.
Most
Smash
likely.
that. That dude went Sosa mode in that.
98.9%.
Those pictures went viral of him with Katy Perry. Everyone was saying
Of
that
course
he
they
hit
did.
that.
They were beefing for like 11 years. Steady
No,
beef.
they squashed it right away.
Yeah, there was never no
Katy
beef.
Perry
It was
went
just some
to
like
space.
it was some
Fake
silly
shit.
internet shit.
I don't think he smashed, bro.
Yeah, he might not have.
They met up in broad daylight. For those
Katy
pictures.
Perry like
So they would have had to hang
has
for like 6
she's
hours.
got
You
some
don't
like
think they went to
sacred
dinner
shit.
afterwards? Like they hung out for the rest of the day. It wasn't just like a public relations thing. I don't think.
That shit's like bro,
I'm not sure, bro.
it's like hella political when they met up, bro.
50-50.
No, it
They,
is.
they
because
like
had
they
the
like
song
sh-
lined
they
up,
shook
so-
hands like two like big world leaders.
Yeah.
Definitely are, bro. Chief Keef definitely one of the world leaders of trap
Katy
music.
Perry is not though. What has Katy Perry done since Dark Horse, bro?
She's our-
Bro, she's the pop queen. What you talking about?
No, I think she's actually working with the IDF or whatever the fuck that shit is,
All right.
bro.
So if
I
Katy
don't-
She went on a fake spaceship, bro.
If Katy Perry is representing Israel, who does Chief Keef represent?
Chief
Me.
Keef represents
Palestine?
EA.
Yeah, no, yeah, us.
Chief-
So
Chief
United
Keef,
Arab
Chief Keef
Emirates.
represents Uriel. bro.
Definitely not
That's
New
what
Jersey.
O
bro,
Block. I don't know.
Chief Keef
Yeah,
definitely.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Chief
Is that a
Keef.
world?
Shout
world
out O
power?
Block.
Anyways,
somewhat.
steering away from the Katy Perry Israel situation. 100% steering back to what we're doing with our shows. I want to do that because we're gonna get hella off topic. I feel.
Okay, yeah.
We might as well spill it out on the board while we got it going.
I feel like these are the real things that people want to hear. I mean, our shows, they're going to hear them anyways. They're going to see
Well,
them anyways.
y'all should hear about it on the 2099 podcast. Also, 100%.
Can you say anything about what you
promo?
have coming up?
Yeah,
Any,
no,
any
100%.
confirmations on the
So
board?
confirmation, number one,
Anything in the works?
July 4th, Yapo JJ Regal Rooms, big things. We've got a
That
big
is true.
announcement coming next couple days. That show's gonna be a lot more lit than y'all think. 100%. DJs, other openers. It's not just gonna be Yapo. It's gonna be packed lineup in a couple of days, probably. It should probably be out by the time this podcast is out. So
July 5th is also Raining Law with
Floating World.
Get excited for that. If you
Yeah.
fuck with
Go buy your
Shay.
tickets. I don't know.
I mean, Raining Law.
I don't know if the tickets are still $1, but go cop if they're still $1. They might
They're
still be
still
$1.
It's gonna be at least 2 weeks until this podcast comes out.
Yeah, nah.
So-
They're not gonna be $1 at that point. But definitely go cop Raining Low tickets. We gonna be opening, so definitely be there for that. Shout out to Floating World and the ATX Tunnels collab. We situated that because of our shows at the tunnels. That were started because of the Chrxstt Fest.
What's the best movie you guys have watched on VHS?
On VHS,
On VHS.
like cassette, like slide
Iron
it in.
Giant. I used to have that.
Definitely.
Iron Giant is a wholesome ass movie, bro. I love that movie.
The Yellow Submarine by the Beatles.
Oh shit,
Crazy
That's the
cool.
best
that's a
one.
good one.
I'll probably watch that movie like 50 times. That is
Bro.
a great movie.
I've never seen any of the Beatles movies, and
Is
it's
that the one
crazy
with the
because I
blue
love their,
meanies?
It's the
their
Blue
music.
Meanie. Yeah, that's my goat.
I'm gonna say the Dinosaurs or California Raisins. No, definitely California Raisins. I love California Raisins.
It's not a movie. Your fit kind of reminds me of it.
No, there's
Y'all-
a California Raisins
No,
movie.
no. I'm saying mine. Like,
Oh.
no, my fault. Y'all ever seen?
I was like,
it's
hold
not
on.
a movie, but Gilligan's Island. Y'all ever seen that?
That is a
I've
good
seen
ass
that.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
Old
throwback.
ass show.
I never
Andy
seen it, but
Griffith.
shout out Andy Griffith.
Yo, is that what you were gonna say? Is that you said Andy Griffith?
Yeah.
Dude, I literally said that shit at the same time, bro.
That's we twin.
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something that, bro. Okay. So word to my mother. I ain't never been able to do this with someone. I've only known my boy Sack over here for fucking what has it been like 2 months, and we got that twin energy. Like we literally be saying the same shit at the same time. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
We
This shit be
finish
freaking
each
me
other's
out.
sandwiches, no cap.
No lie.
Nice Thomas Sanders reference there. It's great. Keep it up.
Not for real though. We've been going crazy. I actually met him, but I met him because
I know who Thomas Sanders is. That's not a Thomas Sanders reference.
I was
no,
It's
referencing
really a
Frozen,
Frozen
yeah.
reference. Yeah, like you're lost in the sauce over
Seen it
there.
on Vine.
In
It's
Vine.
a
Definitely
reference of
Have
a
y'all
reference.
seen Thomas Sanders?
Thomas
recently?
Sanders. Oh no, I know who that is.
He's fried, bro.
Has he changed his haircut since the Vine era?
I
Bro,
think so.
Oh,
He's
damn.
still got that like middle school.
That would
push-
suck.
changed his
dude.
sexuality.
If my haircut never changed
True.
from the Vine era,
Good
it
for
would
him.
be still a
Happy
mohawk.
Pride Month, y'all.
True.
Happy Pride.
Happy
Only
Pride.
Thomas Sanders.
To only and the Fred guy.
That guy. Luke something.
Yeah, Lucas.
Luke
Fucking.
Combs.
Yeah.
Lucas Cruikshank? Something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, that
is
sounds
actually-
right.
Yeah. Bro, I had
Okay.
just seen Mr. Beast just dropped a video where he like had all the OG YouTubers like fight for $1 million for their subs.
That's what they need to do now because they're falling off. That's
Yeah.
Bro,
rough.
yeah, it was
You
like
put a bunch of angry failed careers in a box and we're like,
He was low-key-
go get each other.
he was like trolling them, bro. He was like, I think you've had the biggest fall off ever. And then he was like, yeah, bro, I have, bro.
Yeah, bro. Mr. Beast is on his evil arc.
Yeah.
Burying 500 million random people to see who gets the $1 million first. That's the shit he be on, bro. I watched that Mr. Beast Hunger Games and everybody just looked. It was like that one cut video with the. You guys ever seen Fish Girl? Nina Fish Girl?
Fish girl?
Yeah, it's a viral video where this girl's like the whole video. It's like they're gonna win $1,000. She's just so like sad that she's not gonna win.
Oh,
That's rough.
it's very sad.
And yeah, the whole video is just like you could tell people were like banking on winning that money, and they felt real
Yeah,
defeated.
no, everything about recent Mr. Beast is kind of dystopian.
It
It's like-
is the
It's
fucking
real life Squid Game.
theme park in Dubai.
Those thumbnails, when I see
Wait,
them,
is it
I
Dubai?
genuinely
I
like
think it's
kind of
Dubai.
like have to like jump back a little bit because they be kind of looking scary when you're fried and on your phone at night.
You guys ever do acid and look at a YouTube
Yeah.
homepage? It's bad.
Just
Yeah.
scroll through Mr. Beast.
It's
up 3 tabs,
terrifying.
It's over.
And also, no offense to Jimmy, but he's kind of terrifying to look at on those thumbnails.
Dude, we
sometimes.
shared the same last name. Me and Mr. Beast. He owes
Mr.
me
Donaldson.
royalties.
Ever since he got the veneers, he's been on
The
some different
veneers, I
shit.
think, what fucks me up because when
pushed him into the
when you get
uncanny
veneers,
valley.
I think
Right.
that's
Yeah.
that's when you staple yourself as like someone who's too rich.
Who else
Yeah.
watched OG Mr. Beast though? Because when he
OG
dies,
Mr.
I'm
Beast.
still gonna be hurt a
Yeah.
little bit. Like,
Asian
Yeah,
grandma.
nah.
When
yeah,
he was
the
like,
fucking
all
little,
right, I'm buying this homeless
One,
person a house.
two,
Nah,
That's
yeah,
three,
counting to
four,
fucking 100,000 or
5,
something.
Shitty
Bro,
Minecraft
he was
intros.
going crazy back in the day on those live streams. I remember watching that shit while I was
The
doing bottle
shitty
flips.
intro.
No lie, that was still in
my
that era.
He took all them shits down, bro.
I might have done them for too long at that point, but hey. Speaking of bottle flips, I saw when I walked like up to the door.
You noticed that?
Yeah, well,
Uh,
We flipped those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I immediately was
There's
like,
none that are capped.
this
by
is
the
like
way.
I knew.
That-
Yeah, none of them were on cap.
We capped some and then we fucked it because we got too greedy.
None of them were on cap. You fucked it up with
Yeah.
Julia.
No, there's got to be one.
No,
There was not a single one on cap.
because I heard y'all throwing those
Yeah.
fucking bottles.
Hey,
Bro,
Yeah, bro,
fuck
we-
you.
Someone told me the other day water bottle flipping in the big year of 26, and I was like,
We were
oh,
at the skate
nah,
park,
nah, because
bottle flipping.
because what you mean?
Yeah,
I'm
It's
still
a
doing
sport.
that.
doing
Yeah,
that shit earlier today.
exactly.
Yeah,
And you
it
always
was.
should. 2099 supports bottle flipping.
We love
Live
that
by
shit.
the
It's the
flip. So does
first thing you
Uriel.
see when you walk in our crib, like our best flips, trophy case.
We should do some collab like that. We do a bottle flip challenge.
That would be
We
fucking
do
If we
the
bottle flip, we're
bottle
gonna
flip,
put it right here.
bracket. It's got like all of us in it, and it's like
Are
a
you doing-
bracket.
doing
It's
a
like the
visual
finals.
framing
Yeah,
where it
bro.
should go?
Yeah,
Fuck
it's
the
gonna be
NBA
right
finals.
here.
We doing the water bottle flipping big bracket.
Fuck.
Who do you think's the best, like just off the dome out of us?
Off rip. Low key, I feel like I don't know. I'm pretty cocky.
Bro,
Whoa.
we're crazy.
I get to
Whoa.
business.
We'd flip anything.
Dude,
And not even
yeah.
just bottles.
Dude,
Mustard.
one night, me, Lucas, Josh, Triangle, we took turns flipping soy sauce, water bottle, mustard bottle, and then like if we missed it, we'd just pass it.
We were trying to get all of them at the same
It
time.
was
some
the
fried
stupidest
shit.
thing ever.
Yeah.
we were fried as fuck.
That just
Yeah,
reminded
I'm
me of
knowing.
something because when I was a kid, I don't know why I just thought about this. I went over to my childhood friend's house and I poured mustard all over his porch for no reason.
I think
And
that
I-
shit stains.
My mom made me like write an apology and buy them a new thing of mustard with like all the quarters.
It
I
was
had
their
in my
mustard.
piggy
Their
bank.
mustard. You're
So it was
evil.
their
If it makes you feel any better, I blew up a firework on my neighbor's porch, and they had a wooden door that like had a huge crack in it afterwards.
Oh
so
no.
I was a menace to society. in my
I,
little
had to- I wrote
neighborhood.
him like a 3-page apology. That was something.
I didn't write any.
It must have been
apology.
sincere if
It
it was
was
3
evil.
pages.
I'm a savage.
Bro, still living with that regret. I should have wrote them an apology.
No,
You
no.
don't feel bad about
You don't
that?
feel bad. You're just defacing property. You just love it.
I just feel like when you're young, mistakes happen. Like
Real.
That's why
yeah.
you have to buy them a new door.
They
and
have
write them
like
a 3-page
home
apology.
insurance for that reason.
Hey, when you make it, you gonna have to buy them a house or something. For sure.
Never forget where you came from.
Yeah.
I've got a question for y'all. So, when I was younger, I used to like. There was a time when I was like, all right, I'm gonna be a comedian or like a different musician or a rapper or a YouTuber or like I had all these different things that I wanted to do, and it came with all these different names. Like I had plenty of different names for myself or groups. Like, do you guys have any either old like YouTube names or like any sort of like old
Hey.
alias?
Hey, bro. Shout out Kraggins. That used to be my fucking like gamer tag, bro, and it was just like dragons with a K. And,
Kraggins.
yeah, and that shit's just
That's
so
fire.
cooked. I don't know.
Sounds gnarly.
Yeah, bro. It just sounds like someone got punched in the face and all that you got craggined or something. Like your bones
Bruh.
breaking
You
or
just
something. I don't know.
Cragging
I'm
out.
just saying. Shouts out. That was my and then Nature Boys was such like a. This is my first ever rap collective from when I was like, I don't know, probably like 17, 18, and yeah, no, I was just rolling with that for so long, and I never rolled with it after that. It was only from like those 2 ages, and then I remembered. Cause my homie hit me up the other day and he said, "Big Nature Boy, shit, I see you going up" or something like that. And I was like, "Yo, never forget where I came from," type
Right.
shit. I'm still and then I put that shit in my bio. So Big Nature Boy is going to the top.
Hey, I just want to say, I'm gonna expose myself right here, but Blue Pixel, Trap Flack Records, bro. I have fucking my old shit was like fucking Turtle God or some shit on PlayStation, bro. Fucking dude, Satchel. I have a fucking
Satchel's actually fire.
yeah, I have a SoundCloud account called Satchel. For a minute, I was doing like Rust themed like bars, where I'd like rap about like
Like-
needing a med kit and shit.
The video game Rust.
The video game
That's
Rust,
crazy.
man. And yeah,
This
I got,
dude
like-
has ungodly amounts of hours on that game, by the way.
Oh yeah, it's
That was
like
our first
2 or
like little
3K.
little argument. I was like, I got so much more hours on Rust than you, I bet. And then he pulls out his laptop, and I've never spoken up since.
How many hours is it?
It's like 3K, man. It's
Oh my god.
3,000 hours of his life he spent. No wonder he's got a page named
I think I
Satchel.
got like 8,000 hours on my Fortnite on my Xbox.
okay,
from when I
but
was like
Fortnite.
12 to 17, 16.
That's a different
Yeah,
game.
Fortnite's
dude. You
been
can
out for
sit
that
in a
long.
lobby.
Has it really almost been out for 10 years?
Dude,
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
10 years.
I want to see how many
Oh.
hours I
Coming.
have on my Xbox.
That's how
Probably
I
not.
feel very old. like
Dude,
own
yeah.
status on that.
I had the fucking first battle pass, bro.
Yo,
I-
same.
I
Actually,
have
no, I
John
didn't
Wick.
because low key I was like, broke little kid, so I didn't buy it, but I did buy some of the skins because I got some V-Bucks from Save the World. So I ended up buying.
Save the world, bro.
Yeah.
I used
Back
to
in the
scam-
day, you could
Hey,
grind. Save
that
the
was my.
world.
Hey, that's one of my biggest regrets. I feel bad for all the people I scammed on that.
Bad, bro. Make the trade and then
Yeah, and then edit the
Oh,
floor from under them, and then
edit the floor.
they would
bro.
never have editing privileges, and I would just get to it. And that was my first ever hustle. I actually used to scam kids on Save the World, and then I would go and flip their guns on Game Flip.
Dude, I used to do the same thing. I used to be like, yo,
Word.
gift me a skin in regular Fortnite, and then I'll give you this fucking gun and save the world, and I just scam, bro. Like,
Oh, dude, he's a demon just like me. I fuck
Yeah,
with
nice.
that.
anybody's
Shout
little
out.
brother, like they have a save the world account. I'd be like, yo,
Oh,
go on your
nah.
brother's account.
I was being awful. I was getting them on Rocket League.
Rocket. What scam did you pull on Rocket?
Bro,
League?
I would get people IRL or dude, I was digging into my real life,
Y'all were
bro.
hitting like
I was
electronic licks, bro.
Oh yeah. Nah, bro, his licks are more crazy than
Dude,
that. This motherfucker
I pulled up on this dude at a fucking movie theater one time, and it was like a car full of people, bro. And we wanted some money, bro. We were trying to get like tabs or weed or something, bro. And I had a box full of chalk. We were trying to pass it off as a
This
box
one.
full of vapes. And this was like a dude I knew from like church back in the day, bro. And so we fucking meet this dude. He gets in the car, and like my dumbass doesn't even think he's gonna open the box because it's like taped shut. He opens the box and he sees the chalk, and he's like, "What the fuck, dude? Like you're trying to rip me off?" And I was like, "Oh, dude, we must have grabbed the wrong box, bro." Like,
Ah, yeah, the chalk
The
box
chalk
right
box you
next to
keep
the
right next to
fucking
the-
vapes,
Right
bro.
Always next to the carts.
fucking Escobars, dude. We should have known, man. And so yeah, that was. I mean, but a lot of the time we got away with it, bro, because we would be in the car and like it would be some like dumbass kid. They'd be like, "Yo, I want a cart," and we like bring them like an empty cart, and they like hand us the money and like try to conceal it in their hand immediately and walk off, dude. I was a fucked up ass kid, bro, and. So we just like fucking drive off of there like $200, bro. And they'd be like, "Dude, that fucking smart cart you gave me, it was empty, bro."
damn,
Yeah.
I was hitting licks on Game Flip for like maybe like $2-3 so I could like spend some money at the store or something. Like it was never for that much bread. Like I'm over here talking about licks and I
You're
was like,
getting up.
yeah, bro. I was selling skins on Steam, bro.
Bro, do you remember the Reggie, bro? This one time,
Oh
like we
my
all
God.
went in on like a bunch of like like the worst weed you could buy. I got like a QP, like I must have spent like $40 on the QP, bro. It was like dumb cheap. It would barely get you stoned, but like I was just trapping to all the nerdy kids at my school, and they were like, "Bro, like I just smoked this." It was low key like the best first like weed experience ever because they weren't getting that fried at all, like maybe just a tiny bit. And they'd be like, "Bro, there's some pressure, bro. Like I'm gonna keep coming back." I was just rolling up straight brown pre-rolls for the nerdiest
Brown
kids at my
pre-rolls.
school,
Brown.
bro.
Bro was re-rolling the Rillo.
Dude,
It
I
was
want to
so fucking nasty.
follow that up with a story, and it's gonna sound so made up, bro. But I swear to God, this happened, bro. So we like sold this chick oregano and rocks in a bag,
You told me that shit at my house.
dude, and she literally came back
I
for it.
think
She
about
was
that
like, "Bro,
often.
that shit was exotic, bro. Like that shit was good as fuck." And I was like, "There was literal like pebbles from my driveway and that shit, bro."
Have you ever
Like,
heard from that girl?
it was swollen, bro.
No way.
Dude, and she came back. She was like, "Bro, I gotta like get some more of that." And I was like, "Bro, what did you smoke? Cause even the oregano, I shouldn't have got you high, bro. Like, what the fuck?" I'm sure it was like fucking Italian herb mix. Cause at that point, we've been doing it for a minute. We ran out of the oregano at some point, so we probably gave her the Italian herb mix with the rocks, dude. And that's devious, bro. I've seen her since then.
Maybe
and she
that-
didn't
It
say
was
a
pressure,
word.
maybe.
Yeah,
You don't know.
maybe that might be the move.
Have you ever tried it?
I don't think I will be trying that.
He's
Never
gonna
seen
try
it.
that on
Never
camera
experienced the
tomorrow.
I'm gonna hit you up soon.
Check Sackboy's reels for
loud.
that. Yeah.
You still got those rocks
This
too?
that's the moon rocks, bro.
Speaking of Loki hitting licks with marijuana, I used to buy the crazy thing. Like I think this was like a year ago, bro. I was buying I don't know if y'all know who the Goblin is, like the YouTuber.
Yeah.
I was buying the Goblin pack and then flipping it on the street.
Whoa.
Yeah, the THCA Goblin only
Wow.
gas, and I was flipping that shit for $30 eights, bro. I was just straight. And it was making me hella money because the QP was like 300 or not even, bro. No, I was using a discount code. That's why I was doing it. There was like a 40% off discount code that I had from his first drop, and it worked every single time, bro. It was so good. I felt like I was scamming, and that shit was great because it would go from 249 or something like that to literally like $80 after like the
Holy
crazy amount of
shit.
discount codes I do. So I get a QP for 80 and then flip $30 eights all the way through. Hey, if you ever got some of that only gas from me, I hope it smoked well. All my custies came back constantly.
You never tried it?
No, I would smoke it. It was fine. I mean, it wasn't the best weed I'd ever smoked, but I mean, to be fair, how I was smoking for free.
That was in
so-
Corpus, right?
No, that was in Victoria, Texas.
Dude, in Corpus, we went to Corpus and we got the
Oh my
most
God,
like
it was
dude, that shit
terrible.
literally looked like seaweed from SpongeBob, bro.
That's
It's
where
like
it was. That's where it came from. The Corpus scene.
weed the long way.
It was
dude.
bad.
Like, it was so bad.
It was that
bro.
don't smoke that weed from the gas station pack.
It was
bro.
worse, dude. That shit looked like fucking like tobacco or grabba, but
It
like
was
on a
sad.
stem, like and so much stem, bro. It was like kind of sticky, but then it was just like long ass leaves hanging off the stem, and it was just
That's like the weed we got from your uncle, bro. Or was
improperly
that-
dried.
Oh, yeah.
That other weed too.
Nah,
That's a
yeah.
crazy story.
The main weed was
The birthday
crazy,
kickback.
bro.
Birthday kickback. Hey, bro.
Shout out Scott.
Shout
Shout out
out
Glitter
Scott.
Sparkle.
And shout out the birthday cake pack. I hope you enjoyed the new long way back.
So what were you guys doing in Corpus?
Hey, bro, we was visiting my boy Glitter Sparkles. He one of the twins. He big homeboy over there, and then also that's where I used to live. So I came from Corpus literally like 4 months ago. And
How old are you?
Shit. 22.
22.
Mhm.
Okay.
So I lived in Victoria, Texas for like the majority of my life. And then I moved to Corpus. I moved over there for a little bit. I low-key just wasn't rocking with like the scene over there. It wasn't the stuff that I was looking for. I was looking for more of the scene like is over here, like rap shows and a different kind of EDM. And like I kind of like I moved over here and then I started doing all that. But yeah, I still got all the homies down there and then I go and visit them. I actually had a show down there, if I'm not mistaken, like a little gig, and so I went down there for that, and then hung out with my boy. And Glitter Sparkles is he the homeboy. He's played at like 2 or 3 of my shows, but he started doing his own shows now. He had never done like shows before, like the shows that I was doing. So I did a couple of shows with him, and then now he's doing his own shows. It's real like hell yeah moment for show.
Right. Lots of inspiration. It's funny
Stay
how it's like
inspirational, bro. You
like-
got to.
going to the done for shows made me want to be on shows, and then the Never Industry show, and then we did our own show, and then you did your own show and he did his own show. It's like anyone can do that shit. If
You
feel
really
it-
can, bro. If you
you
wake
really
up
can.
It's not-
tomorrow, you could like dead ass like post on your story every day. Hey, I'm gonna have a show in my backyard. I'm gonna have a show in my backyard. Day 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then when you do that show in the backyard, I guarantee you people will be there.
Unless
Right.
you're trying to book a 1C member, don't do that. It doesn't work.
DJ Renaissance. Yeah, he don't
Mike,
be
You should be
responded.
mad about. Are you mad? Are you talking about the DJ Renaissance thing? Or
I'm
you
talking about
mine?
Mike and Sebi, dude. They're grouped in, bro. I love y'all. I love Mike and Sebi, but come on, man. Like, please do
We
better.
trying to do shows.
Yeah, Sebi's fire, but don't redirect me to Renaissance if he's not gonna answer, bro.
Yeah, I don't got no beef with Mike, but fuck his manager.
Hey, you know what though? Renaissance got mad history, bro. He's a good ass dude, and I feel like he's just probably busy, bro. But he shouldn't be a manager if he's also like an artist in his own right, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Big love. Hey, I have another weird question, dude.
Let's hear
Let's
it.
do it.
What's everybody's favorite like childhood cartoon, bro? Because I know, like when I think of my childhood, bro, there's like a certain cartoon that I reminisce on, bro, and like
That's really funny.
or
'cause
show. We'll just
We
go
did that on
show.
our last podcast, so it's fresh
Oh,
on my
no.
mind. That's I think who asked that? Julia. She was sitting in
Yeah.
that same spot, and she asked. I said I'm gonna stick to my answer. Courage the Cowardly Dog has a special place in my heart. That shit's a fucking fever dream.
I think I said either
It's even better if you change your answer.
safe answer was SpongeBob, but more controversial, Amazing World of Gumball. I always
Hey,
like
no,
that.
Gumball's fire. I was
that's
gonna
fire.
mention
Gumball
both
is
of those.
valid.
Yeah.
That's a hard one for me, bro, because I had like a, I don't even know, like that. Here, actually, you know what? Move on. You answer and let me help
I'm
you
gonna
out.
say Doug, like the Nickelodeon show Doug. If any of y'all have ever peeped that
Fire.
shit, he's just like, he's like a normal ass motherfucker trying to fit in, bro. And he's like, I don't know, he's relatable, bro. Like, it's kind of like, think about like a PG-13 like Daria or like some shit like that. It's like, fucking, it's fire, bro. He's got a crush and I don't know, man. He's got a bully. It's the normal shit.
He's got
bro.
everything.
Yeah, it's Nickelodeon when it was good, bro. Like, I mean, no disrespect to SpongeBob, but that's kind of like a fever dream for me. I used to watch the SpongeBob movie every night to go to sleep,
Bro,
like the
yeah.
OG
That shit is fire.
animated one. And so, but I don't know, man. Doug takes the cake, bro.
Shout out David Hasselhoff.
Shout out David
Shout out.
Hasselhoff. I got a song called David Hasselhoff, and it's literally.
Shout out.
I think of that fucking scene in the movie where they're riding on his back every time.
He was so stiff.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
We're all goofy goobers.
Oh yeah, at
Yeah.
the end of the day.
For certain.
What about you, Chris?
Okay, I guess we're just skipping over Angel. I think
Angel?
Hey, y'all gonna have to give me some time to
He's
reminisce.
incubating, bro.
Shit.
You
I
gotta think about
mean,
it.
like he said, SpongeBob Fire, Phineas and Ferb. Good
Fire.
ass show.
Phineas and
Bro,
Ferb, be
yeah.
a creative and do things
I
that
would
people
watch
don't want you to
that,
do.
Not like religiously, but I remember when I got a little bit older, I would watch like all the lore on Phineas and
Watch it
Ferb.
like YouTube
Valid
lore
Like,
Video
they're-
essay.
Like yeah, video essays. Like they're trying to figure out like what time period the tri-state area was in and like what's going on in the world because like there's so many hints towards it, but like there's some like holes and stuff. I don't know. It was
I
like
think you might be the
interesting.
only person in the room who's
I
Nah,
watched
yeah.
interested
one
in the
about.
Phineas and Ferb.
I
Hey,
watched one
I
about
feel, bro. I
might
M&M's
be
not
curious.
long ago.
I agree with that because I did watch. I also watched
Yeah,
some
the
similar
Eminem
shit on Phineas and
characters.
Ferb. I fuck with Phineas and Ferb hella.
I also watched all the lore on the Magic School Bus. That there's some
I
freaky
ain't-
Bro,
I
it's
shit
ain't
getting
that
going
more
one,
and
but-
more obscure.
How many-
Sorry.
Yo,
I mean, it sounds like it would be interesting. I feel like I've seen a video
Bro,
like that on my YouTube feed.
I won't talk about it too much, but they think Ralph died and like there's like a clone of him.
How
or
many
something.
beers
okay.
for Miss Frizzle?
One.
None.
Yeah, I think none
Because honestly, I do want to be a little beer buzzed while I bang the shit out of Miss Frizzle. I'm not
She
going to
probably
hold
got
you.
a back.
Because I already got a thing for older women, but one beer would make me excited.
And she's a curly-headed ginger girl. Hey,
Gang,
she's
I'm
beautiful,
on that.
probably.
And she's got magical powers.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
she drives a magical school bus. Hey,
I'm rocking with that 100%. We gonna make the school bus rock.
Was that? Hey,
Nice.
was that past the? Was that past the limits, bro?
No. We can say whatever we want.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
that's
can talk about whatever. It's we're chilling.
Bet,
You want to fuck
bet.
old ladies? You want to fuck grannies? That's fine.
Hey,
Adam
bruh.
22 and Lena the Plug just divorced, so we're the next big podcast.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
Get
if I
in
wanna
while
be-
you can.
Yeah, get in while you can. I don't know. Yeah, that's wicked.
Hey, what about like PS3 or Xbox 360?
Hey, no, my favorite cartoon though.
Yeah, straight up.
Low key, I'm not gonna lie. I never really watched cartoons when I was younger. A lot of the
Good
times I
show.
watched like sitcoms and stuff because that's just what was on the TV. So shout out George Lopez because
Oh,
George
okay,
Lopez
yeah.
was pretty
Wow.
fire. Every time I'd hear that
Nick
shit
at Night.
at like 3 a.m. because I really was like I would sleep all day when I was younger, or I would play video games during the day. So I never really watched a lot of like the normal cartoons that was on. I was
Everybody
always playing
hates
video
Chris.
games.
Bro, that
Valid.
shit is so
Malcolm
fire.
in the Middle, all that shit, bro. It's very, very fire. But if I had to say an actual cartoon, definitely Neon Genesis, bro. I watched that shit when I was like 14,
Whoa.
and that shit like changed my perspective
I'm
on
not gonna
art.
lie, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, me either.
Sounds like an anime.
It
like
is an
old
anime. Yeah,
Oh.
it came out like I don't want to like say some shit I don't know, but it came out in the 90s, if I'm not mistaken, like late 90s. That shit is fire, and it's got like that's what got me into like more niche art was that I saw that. I don't even know where I saw it. I think I saw a book at a store or something, and then I looked it up when I got home. And at that point, I was already pirating movies, and so I just found like all the anime websites, the free anime websites, and then I just went down the rabbit hole. That's when I got into like anime. So that's really big art inspiration is all the anime I watched when I was like 14 to 17. There's the cartoon lore.
Did y'all ever fuck with Adventure Time?
Adventure Time is my favorite like American cartoon.
It's so hard to watch
100%.
nowadays.
Now that you
I'm-
remind me, that's it.
I'm not gonna lie, that and Regular Show were one of my favorite shows. when I
Regular
was
show,
kids.
yeah.
But now, like as a grown man, bro, I can't like take myself.
still watching that
seriously.
shit.
They be making up words and shit. And
That shit. I was watching it like one of my homegirls had it on her phone. Like I was like, damn, you got Adventure Time on your phone? I was like, let me see that. Turn it up. It's like watching it in the bed, like, maybe we're gonna get it on. And I couldn't stop laughing, bro. I was locked
Adventure
in, bro.
Time. Adventure Time is one of the best shows ever made. You know what?
The lore
Now that
goes
we go
so
back
deep.
to it, Adventure Time is the
That's
best
my
show.
favorite,
That's
bro.
my favorite show.
No.
But I didn't want to say it as like the kids show because like I started watching that like
I started watching that when I was.
That's
that's
when I was a
yeah.
kid, but then 14, 15, I was like, oh, they got lore in this.
That's what I was feeling about the anime thing. I was like, cartoons didn't really mean anything to me when I was a kid. So when
Right.
I got older, that's when I watched Adventure Time and Neon Genesis and all that shit. And I was like, bro, this is fucking sick. And, I felt like a little nerd, but like now I look back on it, I'm glad that I was watching that shit.
Manga's better than anime.
Some
Very true.
manga is
No.
better than anime.
All manga.
Anime combines the musical element, and I think that's important.
And the musical element is awesome, but also anime is just so drawn out, and manga is just like straight to the point, bro. And it's like the art is so intentional because you have to like.
I think you're
pick
not watching the right
frame.
anime. I'm gonna sit here and defend it all day.
I don't know. I watched a couple animes. I enjoyed Parasite, and
Parasite's
I
gas.
enjoyed. I don't know. Like I tried watching Attack on Titan, and I really enjoyed Death Note manga, but I tried watching the anime, and it's just so like.
Okay, Death Note
drawn out
manga.
and
Death Note
dramatic.
manga is better though. There, like I
Yeah.
said, there's some manga that's better and some that's not. But like 100%, there's most shows are.
I
just as
also
good.
I also watched
Have y'all
Yuri
ever
on
seen
Ice.
Devilman Crybaby?
That shit is gas.
No, that sounds
It's a
fire.
good ass time.
Dude, I was with this girl and she made me watch it. It was like one of the weirdest things I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Oh yeah, it's weird, but it's fire.
You guys ever seen Ghost Stories?
That shit in the English dub,
The English dub, bro.
shit go crazy.
They literally, bro.
They
They
say some
didn't-
terrible things.
Yeah, they just be
Get
saying
wicked on
crazy
that.
shit. They'll be like, "Oh, that's the queef monster," and they'll be like,
It's this little tiny boy, and he goes, "Oh my god, it's a queef monster." He's getting crazy.
This is an anime.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's called Ghost Stories, and the first time I ever watched Ghost Stories was also on one of those pirating websites when I was like 15. So shout out, those are the cartoons that impacted
"Shout out
me.
Kim."
Shout out Kim. Yeah, no. What is there? I feel like there's another anime that's like kind of like Ghost Stories. I feel like where it's like real off the walls.
I can't think of anything but Yokai Watch right now.
Yokai Watch is crazy. It's
Yokai
fire.
Watch was crazy, bro. I watched that shit in the morning, and it was like
It's kind of
Pokemon
scary.
on ecstasy, bro. They were always like geeked up. They were on some.
It's
shit.
if the Pokemon went like the wrong route in life.
Like trapped in a watch instead of a
Yeah.
ball. Like it gets worse. You thought the ball was like bad enough, bro, and then you're just like on someone's wrist all day. What happens when they?
Crazy. That was wild. I only saw that in my peripheral vision.
Doing that, and then like
He
If-
comes
as you
out.
ejaculate, he comes out.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
shit. And he just sees
Just
everything.
staring
We're not
directly
talking
at
about yokai porno right now. These fantasies you have about your yokai.
Sorry, we're getting off topic. Let's talk about the shows that we have again coming up. No, but seriously though, I mean,
That begs the question though. Like, so let's just say like Ben 10, he's cracking or something, or he's yanking it,
That's true.
and
He
then he actually
transforms.
slaps
changes
it,
form.
and he goes into forearms or something. Like it could be
Dude.
fire if he's forearms. Then he's like,
What if
Alright.
it like destroys
Yeah, that's what I
the
was gonna
girl?
say, it's
Like,
like-
bro, it's like
if
the
he turns into
member
fucking
also-
the fire one, yeah, she's
Yeah, the
fried.
Green Lantern definitely has a hard
like he's
in a
like
sex life.
he's like a
Yeah.
fucking like 19-year-old boy, right? He's not that old. So
Yeah,
like
for
when,
this conversation, he's 19. Yeah.
okay, when
Yeah.
he turns into like a huge monster, like you just can only imagine that would be so pleasant on the other end, right?
Maybe it's like a consent thing. It's like, baby, you want to pick?
Can I change?
She's like twisting the knob and shit.
Oh, and it's all.
Hey, what if she picks the wrong one? Like it just looks small on the screen, and she picks it, and it's like a fucking 10-foot tall demon. Oh
Yeah,
no,
She gonna take it.
She
Oh.
gonna take it is crazy.
It is getting treacherous, bro. That RV getting destroyed, bro. Don't they live in an RV? Him and his fucking grandpa and his
Yeah, and his
sister.
fine ass sister. They all live in that house.
Hey, can we get an age check on that? It's gonna be another two Hollis
Let's see, if he's
moment.
19, she's about my age.
I wonder how old Johnny Test's sisters are.
I forgot about Johnny Test.
Dude, Johnny Test was a good one back in the day.
He's kind of dressed like Bling Bling Boy. You just need to change.
Yeah, that's what I've told like 4 people this. They were like, "What cartoon character do you think you are?" And I'm like, "Bling Bling Boy for sure."
Dude, I used to get that in school because I was like the first kid to like rock Supreme like in middle school.
Mm.
And like, bro, like I was hella chopped too. Like I had a blonde comb over and I was like fat as fuck. And I had like Supreme headband.
Oh yeah, that was me. But I was wearing like the stupid like the tech wear shit. But like I was wearing the expensive tech wear shit, so I thought I was hot shit because I was like, oh yeah, I got this expensive tech wear. But I was like just the most atrocious little fella.
Dude, I was wearing like the cheapest Supreme. So it was all like I was getting the teal
Like,
colorway.
oh, bro, you're getting like the Temu box logo.
No, not even. It was real, but it was just like the ones that like I was getting the Arch logo, just like all the
Oh,
ones.
you were
that,
getting the ones that people would like not buy on the drop.
Yeah. I was like, I'm buying it, like, cause I was like, all right, lunch break. It's
Hey,
all
but some
sold
of those
out.
are fire.
Yeah,
Like I
it's-
have this one theater piece, and it's like a Supreme shirt, and it's got this cool theatrical like the little like the masks and like the little ribbon going through them on the
Right.
back, and it says Supreme and like a
Oh,
cool
that's fire.
3D print. I bought that thing for $10, dude. I was so excited, but yeah, some of those off drop pieces are pretty.
I
fire.
thought I was gonna be so tough, and they're like, "Yo, what up, bling bling boy?" I was like,
Damn. Did you have the red headband?
I
Because
didn't
that.
have, bro. I had the Christmas sweater headband.
Because I could imagine you with shorter, like slick back hair with the red headband.
It definitely. I had a BOGO headband, but it was like green with like it was like a Christmas drop. It had
Yeah.
like Christmas. I had all the
You
random
were like
Supreme, bro.
Patty Mayo or something. Is that what?
Got
what
all
is
the
it?
extras.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you were like
exactly.
like fratty ketchup.
I heard Patty Mayo was all fake.
Damn. Wait, no.
How do you fake lemons in your eyes?
Huh?
So I meant Supreme Patty, bro. What am
No.
I doing?
I know what you meant.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Patty Mayo, the
Oh,
body.
Man, I don't care about that
the
guy. I'm talking
bounty
about.
hunter
I'm talking
dude.
about
Yeah, yeah,
Supreme
yeah.
Patty is what I meant.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, but anyways.
Did he have
yeah,
a song? How does it?
Who, Supreme Patty?
Yeah.
probably.
I don't
he
know.
has
I
some
just
like country
remember,
music now. I think.
Keemstar's song, "Walk Through the Woods." It's a banger, dude.
But anyways, yeah, fits were
wanna
not
rehearse
it in
it?
high school. Is
I don't remember the rest, but I remember the song existing. You
I
guys-
feel like it definitely just FYI. It goes. I'm gonna start it at PS2 because I don't remember anything else. It goes PS2 over whatever fucking Xbox they were doing. Then it goes Xbox 360 instead of PS3. Then it goes PS4 over Xbox One. Then it
You're
goes
bugging.
PS5 over the new Xbox.
You're bugging because you still had to buy Xbox Live Gold on Xbox 360. PS3 was
PS3
peak.
superior?
It was the last
100%.
What about
fucking-
Halo, bro?
Fuck
Man,
Halo.
fuck
All
yeah.
the
Halo.
fire Halos
Halo
on the
Reach?
360.
That's the thing is like.
Okay, but what about Uncharted? What about Infamous?
See, I don't know about that.
We
But
played that
what
remastered
about
on
God of
PS4,
War?
like
I'm
when we can
I'm
really
too
enjoy
biased
it.
to even
the
answer that
thing
properly.
about the PS3 that was so like great for me is that PS3 never needed replacement. Like it was just something. My PS3 still works to
Dude,
this
yeah,
day.
bro.
And
Red
that-
Ring, every Xbox,
Red
every
Ring,
Xbox
Red
360.
Ring, having to pay for Live, just constantly like it's like a dirty looking console after a while. Like I don't know, just that white Xbox controller starts to look real sad. And
I
like,
will say
bro,
though, it's like the last of the older brother core. The PS3 had less aura. Just looking at the
the
box.
PS3 had more aura.
PS3 had more aura, bro. Did you
Massive
even
aura.
play Little Big Planet?
See, that's something that you're missing out on the Xbox 360. I'm standing with the PS3 every day.
If I had known about like Last of
PS2 as
Us
well.
and God of War at the time of PS3, then I would have been Team PS3. But I was on some Call of Duty shit. I was on
Was
some
Soul
Halo shit.
Calibur even on Xbox?
See, none of those like nice, fun games, and also the way that the Xbox 360 presents itself is just so sad.
It tries to be clean, but the PlayStation is just so
Yeah.
like it's a cool vibe. Like the home screen
did
is
their
literally
thing.
like an ambient wave of just like
Bro, but the
Fire.
Xbox
No,
they
360
had
had
the-
like the avatars,
characters.
bro.
Okay,
the
so
fucking
my theory
Avatar
is
thing,
that
bro?
the PS3
Did
is
you
for
even
more
play
like
PlayStation Home?
very like intricate,
No.
like
I'm telling you,
calm
bias,
art
bro.
enjoyers
It's only-
versus like the Xbox is
Xbox
more
in
for
my
like
house,
when
bro.
when I was like a like a
Yeah,
rock-on
remember
kinda
who you
kid.
are, white boy.
Xbox.
Like,
Yeah,
The
that's
360 better
exactly
than the
that.
Xbox
I feel like
One.
the PlayStation,
In the
I
present
enjoyed. Back then, I liked the
Maybe on
Xbox more
release,
because
Xbox One was cooler.
I did have the gold and I'd get the free game every month and this and that and like that was cool. And I liked playing the Xbox when I was playing like BO2, like the Call of Duty games because Xbox Live is just generally better than the PlayStation Network.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
But I
those were
didn't
peak
play-
Call of Duty years.
I didn't play a lot of social games when I was younger, so the
Right.
PlayStation was always better because it had. The only thing I cared about was my game running fast and this, and that. Like I just wanted everything to just work, and the PlayStation never let me down.
That was another thing too. I think the 360 just like more people had the 360.
Yeah, no,
So it was
every
like,
single time I
it was like it always
everybody
like
was
hit your
dissing me.
friends up first, like what
Yeah.
y'all got, because I'm gonna get that, and then you
Yeah.
play with them.
See, that's what I did so that's why I got an Xbox the next time because the Xbox felt like the fucking iPhone at that point, and then the PS4 ended up being the more like
Right.
nice one essentially. But a lot of people still have Xbox. I think it's more of like a 60-40 now.
Xbox
Like-
is still goated. I don't care.
Like
I
the-
feel like
the newer
everybody
Xboxes
has
are, like,
PS5s.
PCs.
Bro. Everybody got PS5 instead of Xbox Series X. This
Yeah,
year,
but the
bro.
new Xboxes are way better. 100%. They're like literal like PCs. It's
The next gen Xboxes are supposed to be PCs.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be literally like you can run Steam on them. You can play keyboard and mouse natively.
yeah.
I
Holy
think
shit.
the PS5, like especially that meme that was like how to get your girl to buy you the PS5.
Yeah,
like
bro.
that kind of
That-
catapulted it to where like everybody was getting that.
Also, the PS5 looks fairly nice, and people already like PS4s. And I think the people just wanted to upgrade because those PS4s were getting real rough at this point.
Dude,
you
the
ever-
Wi-Fi cards.
Have y'all ever seen like someone's PS4 that's been through it since day one?
Yeah, like
PS4
the
startup.
and then they-
crazy dustiest fan
They
ever,
turn
like-
it on, and it's just like
Sounds like a jet, dude.
it's like squealing, bro. I had one homeboy. I was like, "Yo, can I charge my phone on your PlayStation?" Because I saw it was like plugged in, but it had like the top off, and that thing just looked like he had like thrown it, or his girl did, or I don't know. And so I plugged my phone in, and he's like, "Oh, you gotta turn it on." So I turn it on, and it goes.
Cold start.
No
And
way.
I unplugged my phone. I was terrified. I was like, "Never mind, bro. These PlayStation 4s are getting too old."
Okay, but the PlayStation Vita and the PSP was a valiant effort. And also, does Xbox have a fucking VR?
True. Well, I had the
So-
PSVR. That was like, bro, like it was the most buns VR that
It
that
is
has
kinda-
ever VR'd. But at the time, it was
Yeah,
like,
it
bro,
was revolutionary.
It's a valiant effort, bro. They
Yeah.
tried. They put their money into it. I think we can give it to them there. That also, PlayStation is one of like they've never been like Nintendo, and to be a Japanese company with Sony, and not be like Nintendo is just dude. I love them for that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? PlayStation has always been accessible. You can mod your shit or whatever, and they won't brick your console.
Yeah, my
Like
PS3 is
Nintendo
modded
will.
to the top. I didn't like Xbox for that because I couldn't when you jailbreak your Xbox, it feels like there's no going back. You don't do that with the PlayStation. You just have a USB. It's so
Right.
it's a little bit nicer because like with the Xbox you can do that method, but like it's just not the same because the way that the PS3 like boot would just load, it was just so much cleaner. I never really rocked with I don't know what it was called. I feel like you would know.
What are you
Like,
referring to?
I feel like you're the type of motherfucker to fuck up with fuck with some Xbox 360.
I was definitely fucking with Xbox 360. I was just plugging in like I was like 11. I was just plugging in random flash drives. Should I download it off Google? I don't know. what the fuck
Yeah.
I did.
That boy definitely got a crazy ass
I
virus.
did. I got viruses on my Xbox One doing that, like downloading,
Damn.
trying to download like shaders for Xbox Minecraft. I fucked my
Hey,
shit up
the
hard.
crazy thing is that I like that he was doing it for that reason and not to cheat on like Call of Duty or
That's just
something.
gay, bro. Fucking cheating. You go on PC for that. Something.
yeah.
Maybe like a modded Black Ops 2 lobby or something. That's kind of fine.
Dude, yeah, I remember getting into those like Michael Myers lobbies, bro. That shit was you feel so lucky, bro. Be
They
like,
just like prestige you all the way up to the top rank or something.
yeah,
Speaking of
just for
which,
playing a little mini game.
Call of Duty, if y'all did play Call of Duty, what's y'all's favorite camo?
I like the zombies ones personally. They were always hard as fuck.
Right. I think I like Black Ops 3 Dark Matter, bro. Because like
That-
I definitely put the most
shit was
hours in
fire.
Black Ops 3, even though it's not like
Same here.
the craziest, but like it's just like that was like the camo for me.
It is, dude. It's like dude, and also the grind. I don't know if you were like off of school and like during
Yeah,
summer,
yeah.
bro, and grinding for Black Matter with all your homies in the fucking Xbox Live chat or whatever you were on. That shit is just that I just remember that so vividly. Just
Right.
grinding for the Black Matter, and then the fucking those like mystery boxes. That was when those the first ever like mystery boxes ever. I remember all my homies would grind like their little the credits and shit to get those. And bro, Black Ops 3 skins were fire, and that's why I kept grinding
Dude,
because
and
the
the
skins were
DLC
so
weapons,
tough.
like every time a new weapon would drop, and then it was like, bro, like, damn, now we got the 74U, and now we got this and that. It was like such a cool, like, it was the only time like I feel like mystery boxes were like not totally a cash grab.
Yeah, no,
because it was
no,
like a
they
slow
100%.
burn. Like, all right, we got one more weapon. Like, I felt the need to keep buying shit, and then that and the fucking gobblegums. I remember the first time that I had dark matter in like a zombies game. I was like, bro, I've made it. I
I'm
was
not
like, I'm
gonna
getting
lie.
laid.
Black Ops 3 really, that's what made me lose hope for the Zombies franchise. Like,
Black Ops 3
Damn.
Zombies was
Maps-
relatively the best zombies.
Yeah,
it was
bro.
okay. I like how they brought back Origins, but I really wasn't a fan of the noir theme, and I think that it really, like, if you think about it, it was signaling the downfall because that was right around the time that Ghost came out, and if you think about it, Black Ops 4 was not shit. So
Yeah, but that signaled it, but it was not the day of the downfall.
It
The
was-
It was not
Black
the day
Ops
of the
3
downfall because
Black
then we
Ops
had
3
Infinity
zombies
War
were so-
zombies. I feel like
yeah.
that was the signal.
That was the signal, and
That was like,
the
what
flare.
the fuck are we
That was
doing?
the
Yeah,
flare
that
gun
one
for the
was-
downfall.
well,
of
that's what I'm
zombies.
saying. They had obviously like ran through all their ideas. Yeah,
True.
dude. Black Ops 1 and Black
There's
Ops 2
still highlights to this day. Not gonna lie.
Black Ops 1 and 2 low key were peak though. Like if you think about it, like Moon, Shangri-La, Kino der Untoten, even like Transit and Mob of the Dead, like all of those maps were peak, bro. There was no missing anything. And I think that when they added Gobblegums, bro, it's just like a whole nother layer. I don't know. I'm in the party that like I like OG zombies, dude. I
I
like
But
like-
they
but
did those.
the-
They did those maps justice though. I
Yeah.
personally think.
I think they did them a
And
lot
to
better
have
and
them
added
more
more
modern-
replayability. And then with
Yeah.
the Gobblegums, you don't even have to have them.
They
You don't
need to
even have
bring
play with
back
them.
Moon, bro. They need to bring back Kino der Untoten in the modern era. Like I feel like they're really not paying enough homage to their roots, and like also just like paying attention to what really gave the game the mass appeal that it
Right.
had. I feel like they're trying to stray away from like Nazi zombies and do more like the freaking like the Greek god stuff that they've been doing. Like they've been trying to lean into mythology, and I think that I don't know who doesn't want to kill a bunch of Nazis. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like it's not like we're fighting the other end of the war. You know, we're out here killing people that historically have done a lot of wrongdoing. You know, so I think that maybe they should lean back into it because like Cold War was the last zombies that I could say that I really enjoyed. Like
Cold War Zombies is underrated.
it was
Bro,
solid.
I played the fuck out of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cold War actually was not like a bad game.
Dude, Blueprints
no.
on Cold War was my shit. Like gunfight Blueprints was my shit, bro.
Yeah,
Man,
Cold War was fire.
It really like leveled me up at Call of Duty, bro. I was like kind of a trash player. I would sit on Nuketown all day, 24/7, and just.
Modern Warfare, all those Modern Warfare games are good to me.
But I never played
1,
Modern
2, and
Warfare.
3.
As
You never
crazy
played
as it was, like I never played Modern Warfare.
Modern
Bro.
Warfare
Not a
was
single
fire.
one.
Not a single one. I was
I think
never.
that Modern
Like the
Warfare
main
was
shit
better
I
as
did,
like a
bro.
multiplayer
All
game.
Xbox
Like
360.
if you were more into like
all the games
competitive
and
stuff,
stuff.
it was just because like when I was
never
younger, I was
played
definitely more in
That's
like the
crazy.
competitive like aspect of
Yeah,
COD
it's
and
crazy.
like
I never
MW2
touched Battlefield.
shit sits right. But MW3 is also pretty fire. I liked Loki. I liked playing those survival ones with the non-zombies, the one that with like the dudes with guns and shit.
The origin story of 2099 from Josh's perspective. It's 2021. I think that was my senior year of high school.
Unk.
I'm
Unk.
22
You are
by
very
the way.
old. Yes.
22 by the way.
That's
21.
Yeah, sophomore, junior. They were both younger than me. One of their buddies was at the Katy Mills Mall. I'm from Katy, Texas, outside Houston.
Shout out
They're from
Katie.
Sugar
Shout out
Fire.
Summers.
Facts. Facts.
Shout out Katie. You got Koreatown right.
Gym of
That little-
Katy.
yeah, bro. That shit is certified.
But their homeboy was at the Katy Mills Mall, and he ran into this girl that I used to talk to, and he was just asking people like, "Do you know anybody that plays music or like does anything music adjacent?"
Plays the drums.
Plays the drums.
Yeah, we needed a drummer.
That was their main need, and this girl happened to know me, and she was like, "I know this drummer," so got in contact with them. They got their friend Amy to take them, or no.
No, they-
She pulled
she-
up later. I think
she-
she took y'all home.
Yeah, she took us
But y'all
home.
Ubered or
Couldn't
something
drive.
like that
Could not
to
drive, bro.
my parents' house, and we jammed in the garage for the first time. Some time goes on, and like I go over to your parents' house because then y'all set up the garage as a studio. So we would like, it was a few weekends we just recorded a few tracks, and that's like the original Luke Man on Spotify.
It was the original 2099, but it went under Luke Man when I started rapping later just to have it.
Oh shit!
But,
Also, by a few years, he
Started
means, like,
rapping
3.
after
Like,
2099.
Yeah.
Yeah, after y'all disbanded.
Yeah, I had to like do my villain arc and then come back to the light side, low key.
That's crazy.
So we had made a couple tracks and definitely like the first time we jammed we were buns. Some of those songs are still around. Like the OG Bare Bones of Miracle was jammed in 2021.
there's a video of it.
It's on my YouTube
yeah.
channel
But-
at Joshua Benavides. You can
Like-
see it.
We did a couple jams and I kind of cooked them up in Ableton. Like I was like a bare bones, like just all I knew was from 1 or 2 YouTube videos, and I put it through like an AI master. And bro, like literally like the vibes of like what everybody thought of me at school like changed, bro. They were like, "Damn, you're gonna do this? Like, damn, your band made that?" I was like, "Yeah, we're 2099." That was like an OG name, bro. I just hella fucked with like the 2099 stories from Marvel, like the future, like comic, future Wolverine.
I fuck
future
with that, bro. I got Marvel comics all over my wall at the crib,
Yeah,
and they're all those like futuristic, but like made in like the 1970s kind of vibe, and I fuck
Yeah.
with it. It's so fire. It's like the like kind of like the Nuketown era kind of feeling,
right.
kind of shit.
So, anyways, I was like, I'm not going to college. Fuck it, I'm gonna be a fucking singer. Blah blah blah. I wanted to do all this other shit. I was making videos, like, kind of like, I feel like closer to what y'all were doing. Like, I was going in public and like fucking with people. I was like doing like more crazy, like outlandish shit. And I was like, I just make music. And then I moved up here because my parents moved up here after I was done with high school. They're like, all right, you're not going to college. Like, we want to move to Austin. So like, you're either coming with us or you're not gonna have anywhere to live. So I tried to do the back and forth for a little bit when I was 19, but it didn't really work. And then I was out here and I met the Done For guys.
Wait, so you did go to college?
I went to community college for like a year.
Shit, I was about to say I went to UHV, so which is like the University of Houston.
Yeah, I know where that's at.
Small
bro.
little Houston.
I was gonna go there after community college. Anyway, so I'm doing community college with my parents in Austin, and I'm making like rap music, and I'm like going to fucking hang out with producers and like try to learn to make beats because I'm like, if I want to make a job out of this, I have to be an audio engineer. Like, I guess that's like what I realized. And then like I was hanging with them and I started rapping, and I met this girl, and I was like, fuck it, I'm fully gonna crash out and just move out of my parents' house and go to Pflugerville at 19 and just like I'm gonna be a musician.
Hey, bossed up.
I had to try to boss up, bro. So I was making like rap, rock shit. Like I would start with the
Wait,
guitar, but it'd be like rap
Like
shit.
I was about to say like trap metal.
I don't really know, bro.
I got.
It was low key just like SoundCloud rap, bro. Like
Yeah. Well,
It's
was
just-
it like some guitar shit, like on some like Earl Sweatshirt sample guitar shit, or was
nah,
it?
bro. It was on some punk shit.
Oh.
But also like I did a couple different things. It was like regular rap shit or like grungy punk
Bro,
shit.
I'm gonna need to hear this.
Bro, I'll definitely show you after. You're gonna be surprised. I already know. But
Some of it's pretty good.
It is
But-
crazy.
Excited.
it didn't want to like. It didn't really like. It wasn't doing as much for me as it felt like rock was doing. So I devised this plan to like save up bread and like re-recruit them from high school and do rock music and become a real band.
Wait, so at this point y'all weren't y'all had split up and then
Yeah,
y'all
we'd split up.
we had
Bro,
split up. We
where's
weren't
the
friends.
documentary?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
This
we
shit
had a
sounds
big
fire.
friend breakup. He was in Texas
I was
Tech.
in school.
Yeah, he
like
was
I
in the
have my
fucking
solo
Panhandle.
projects, and I was like doing that the whole time before and like through 2099.
And so I just like kept FaceTiming them for like 6 months, I feel like. And I was like, we're going to do this. Like, let's save up our money. We're going to move in together. Trust. We're all going to go to Austin. I was like, I know producers. I was like, we're green. And like, it was low key like a fairy tale for like a long
Bro,
time.
What the hell?
Bro,
This
yeah.
is so crazy because that's dead ass like similar to how I like started getting back into my shit. Is like I like moved to Austin and I was like telling all my homies, y'all gotta come with me, and I ended up moving in with one of my homies to like pursue music from like a whole different city.
Right.
And I had like not really like these were people that I had moved away from. And they were all like sprinkled at different cities at this point because I met them when I was younger. And I was like, yo, let's all get a crib together and start making music and doing content and shit like that. That's wicked.
Bro, yeah, that's exactly how it was. And I was stuck in Houston. I'm a lot younger than them.
That's
Or not a lot
That's
younger,
hella
but-
inspirational though. I'm not even gonna lie, like that. Just y'all like being able to do some shit like that is extremely inspirational. Cause like that's low-key been a dream of mine since I was younger. Was to like have like a house with people who are creatives and like have like, or at least have all my homies move to the same city and I'll just like pursue the same thing with me. That's so cool.
Yeah, it was, bro.
It took a long time. It took a lot of like just sending them like motivational speeches, like
Oh,
YouTube
yeah.
shorts and shit. Like I was
I
like,
need to
bro, we
start
gotta
doing
do
that to
this.
Isaiah and Scott, bro.
See, what is most impressive to me is the fact that you guys can collaborate as a band. Like that's why
That
I'm
shit
a
is
rapper,
extremely
is because
impressive.
like, bro, for me, it's so hard to get with like multiple people. Like the more people you add, the more confusing it gets. I've been like in practice rooms with bands before, tried to like be part of bands, but it's just so hard because everybody has a different vision of what they want to do. So for you guys to all align and be able to make something that you're all happy with and something that sounds like coherent and good is like very impressive.
Rewarding.
I feel like we clicked so well. Like
Yeah.
we didn't even know we would click because we only jammed a couple times in high school, and I was like cooking it up on the computer.
Mhm.
It was so crazy because whenever we actually did come together, I feel like it was not rocky at all. We were down to our knuckles. All we had was our instruments, and we were just like, "Fuck it, we're writing a new album." It flowed out of us like nothing. We made it in less than 6 months. And then we made our
Crazy.
second album in
Crazy
less than
thing.
6 months.
Fate.
Like it's really crazy how we work together. Like I
Yeah.
don't think we've ever had any sort of creative.
When was
hiccup.
this? When was the
So we moved in together finally. He actually moved in with me in my parents' house like a year ago. Like so,
Okay.
and we like grinded it
It was like
out.
last
Because
April.
after my
I
lease
think.
ended in Pflugerville, I like was just down to my dick and balls, and I had to move back in with them.
Bro, this is crazy relatable, low key. I'm not
Yeah,
even gonna
bro.
lie.
Like,
Like it's very similar to like how
just
my
don't give up.
situation is. Like I like shout out Kyle, man. Kyle let me come like move in with him, and I was on my dick and balls in Corpus. I had lost my job. I just done my first ever show, and I made like $500 off of it, and I was like so inspired. But I had to like call in sick that day, and they fired me because they saw me on social media, and so that was like it was like my trigger. And my boy Kyle, he's down there visiting me for that show. He's like, bro, just come up to Austin. You can come stay with me for the time being. Literally this like similar thing where I was just like moved in with my homeboy, and now I'm getting like a crib of my own with a bro. I mean, we're moving in together, so we're about to have that Team 10 hype house energy. I'm excited for show.
It's gonna
Very
be awesome.
inspirational though. It's like nice to see that like it's possible because this is like such a like definitely inspiration for the two of
I will
us,
say
feel.
that's why it's called the Believe in Yourself podcast. And if I could give any advice,
100%.
sometimes you have to stay down. Like me and Josh, we were living with my parents, like in the fucking country of bumfuck, just saving up bread. I was working at some bummy Mexican restaurant. He was working at Dollar General.
Dollar General.
Bro, like we were just saving every
Shout
penny
out
we
Dollar
had,
General.
and that's why we're here, bro. Like that's what did it.
Straight grind, and when you put your mind to something, you can do whatever you want. And I feel like that is just also fate is a big thing. Like when you're around people that are good for you and you know they're good for you, keep them around and do not mess that up. Like when you're around beautiful people and other creatives, you should be like thanking the universe for that because it's so rare to find people who are on the same energy you're on. So cherish that shit. And when you're around people like that, understand you can make life-changing decisions by choosing to be around those people to inspire yourself as well.
Right. It's
Very
such a
real.
beautiful way to put it. And as for the timeline for us, we moved here finally in September. So we had our first show in
October
October,
30th.
and then
Of last year?
yeah, and we hadn't
Crazy.
played together. We hadn't performed as a 3-piece band, which we perform as now, in at least 3 years before that. So we just moved in together, practiced for 30 days straight.
Yup.
Had to make sure we had 5 songs good before our first show, and then after that, like everything just now we're like we have 30 songs we could play off the dome. Like
That's so sick. I like that. That's again super inspirational because that's like a team effort. Like I feel like it's different when you're like a DJ or like a rapper. Like you're really working with yourself to figure out your own creative process, and that's hard enough. And to be a band and to be able to like be with a bunch of other people and do that is just mind blowing to me because it's hard enough even as like artists that are just like vocal artists and like rappers and singers, songwriter types for them to even come together on a song that they didn't even like produce the beat for, and like that's
Bro,
it's crazy to do like all of it in one room with like a group of people. Like
there's definitely like a hive mind, bro. Like,
There's a hive mind and there's
So
ups and
crazy.
downs. Like
Yeah.
Right.
we've gone through so many different like just bullshit eras.
it's all reps.
Yeah,
It's the thing about being a group is it's all reps. the more we all practice, the more we're like firing on all cylinders. Like we're some fucking like mech. He's the legs, I'm the arms, he's the head. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how we move. Like if any of us is out of whack, like it's all fried. We lose balance.
Especially as a 3-piece too, because it's like all you got is vocals, guitar, bass, drums, and if one of us is not tight, then like you can hear it. You can for sure hear it.
Right.
Yeah, definitely like the wavelength matching is something like, especially like with me and Sack, like we've definitely collabed a little bit, and it flows straight off the heart a lot of the time, but it is a lot. It can be hard 100%, and when it comes from people who come from two different backgrounds, and we're very recently become like on the twin shit, like sometimes it's a lot. I don't know. I feel like it's so impressive to be able to come together as people and make something very like coherent, and they'll both agree that's good. And like it's hard for us to even do that. Like we can make a song together and like it would just be. I mean, we just don't agree on like one certain part, and that can like you know what I mean. It's crazy that y'all can be on the same page constantly, and that I fuck with that.
Yeah.
I want to talk about something really quick before I forget. What were old groups we were a part of? Is that what you asked? That Josh, that we were gonna get into?
Oh yeah.
Other bands, like
Have
other
y'all ever
projects.
played
Oh,
with
yeah.
like other bands?
So for me, no, but I did rap.
Or I guess not even like play with a band, but just like jam with other people. Because I would still consider that like even if you're not performing, you're still playing in a band. If it's like, because I know
Most
y'all would jam
definitely.
with Eric and Pablo. So like, what were those experiences like for you?
I've never played with anyone else as a group. Like
Yeah.
personally, because like any times we have played with somebody else, I've just been like trying not to blow my brains out the whole time. Not to like Eric, I love you and I love playing with you. You're the only guy that maybe not, but you're like low bro to me. Anybody else I've ever had to play with, I'm like, all right, when is this gonna end? When can I be playing 2099? It's funny because the first couple chords I learned on guitar, then I went and tried to play with them. So I don't know anything else. Like I barely knew how to play a song before I fucking started hanging out with them. This is all I've ever known.
That's crazy.
Which I feel like is why it's so like its own thing and so unique. I've never tried any other types of music or any
That's
other
fire
band.
though, like
Yeah.
to just like have your one thing be set in stone. Because I feel like we were talking about like how we had different like artist alliances earlier and stuff like that. Like we went through a bunch of different phases to kind of figure out what we are now, and like I feel like even now I'm going through those phases, and you know, as an artist, you're constantly evolving. It's pretty cool to like start off as something that's pretty strong. That's fire.
Right. What about you? Have you played with anyone else?
No. Just Eric.
That's just our
Yeah,
boy.
literally.
He
Yeah.
doesn't count.
He helped write Beggars, our
Song,
first
yeah.
single.
That's fire.
So yeah, but yeah, I would play with like Eric and his brother Elliot sometimes. Elliot was kind of crazy. He went to Berkeley, so but like he was in too deep. Like he was doing like ambient shit. So I was just like, yo, I don't know what bass line to put down on monkey noises.
Oh, he was doing like ambient YouTube music.
No, like one time he came to my crib and he put like speakers in every corner of the room. And then he was like, all right, like this shit is a surround sound experience and it's about
Oh shit, he's doing 4D.
Venezuela and the protests and it was so scary.
Oh,
and I was like,
that's
was
a
like, bro,
different
this is
kind
too
of
far.
creativity at that point.
yeah.
I mean, it's cool.
Respect,
but
and I think it is fire. People need to be doing that shit because I do fuck
It's
with that
art.
shit.
It's
It's just
still
outside.
art, but
It's just outside
There's
of
a
what,
time and a
what I'm
place for
doing.
it,
Would not call
especially
it
something
music.
like that.
Yeah, you set up the drum set for that.
Venezuela? What?
Yeah.
Nah, yeah. I feel like what I do is 2-dimensional and what he does is definitely 3. Like it's a whole just different for a different audience.
Yeah,
Yeah, but no, I've never played with anyone.
What about you, Josh?
I've been playing drums for 10 years at this point. No, 11. And I have like musicians on both sides of the family. My uncle plays guitar, so I grew up like he would come over on holidays and I'd have the drum set in my room. He'd bring his guitar and we'd jam. And then I kind of got older and I would like be writing drum compositions but imagining a whole band with me. And so I decided to like start learning those instruments myself. So I started creating my own music, and I met like people in high school that played like all these different instruments. So I would like jam with them, and because I can play these different instruments, like I was always just playing with whoever doing whatever. Like, all right, you need a bassist? Let's fuck around. But nothing ever like it's kind of like you were talking about. Nothing stuck like 2099. Like it was always just I'm fucking around. When is this gonna be over? On to the next thing. But 2099 always was like I think deep down inside I knew that first time we played that it was something special, but like I was a fucking stupid kid and didn't realize like how important it was.
Wow. I love 2099.
Inspirational story.
Yeah.
Go on go mode. Put that on like a emotional reel. It'll go viral.
True.
You gotta
Put it
work
with
on
like the
that.
little dog music from like the you know what I mean? From like the donational videos.
Oh,
Who
bro.
can
Donate
say-
1 penny
Yeah.
every day.
to 2099 to help them chase their dream. Yeah. That shit's fire, bro. It's so inspirational. I like it. All of y'all coming from like kind of different roots, but like similar inspiration, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, our inspiration is definitely each other. We just know what 2099 is. We just know what that means and what that music sounds like. So
Shit's fire.
we operate as a unit. I will say though, we love not being on rock lineups. Like we love playing with
Absolutely.
rappers.
Yeah, that shit's fire. I think it's so cool because it like I don't know if we were talking about that earlier, I'm pretty sure, but it's nice to like have y'all on lineups because it just takes all these like people. He was saying kids earlier, and yeah, it really is like the younger audiences that fuck with the underground rap scene, and they don't really like they might not look into bands like that, and then when they see cool ass fools like you doing it, they're like, damn, that shit is pretty cool. We should
Well,
listen
like,
to this kind of
it's
music.
about putting on a show, You want to give them something they're not
Exactly,
gonna
and
forget.
it's you're giving them something they can get lit to as well. Like
Exactly.
these people are like vibing with it, and their girls are liking it. Like, yeah, we're getting into this because it is fire, and like especially when I saw y'all over there. That's why I was like, that was the when I came in there, I wasn't filming anything else, and because I brought my GoPro in because I was like, oh, this could be so good for me, get content for my first time ever. And so that's why I brought my GoPro in there. And then when I saw y'all doing y'all's thing, I was like, damn, like I need to record this ASAP. And I was like, these dudes are gonna like, I'm gonna send them these videos and I'm gonna blow up. Like I was just like in a real like giddy state, and cause y'all seemed like y'all had like y'all just carried yourselves very like an actual band. Like I was like, damn, these dudes are so cool. I was like, I need to take some videos right now and like send it to them later. That's the type of vibe it was, and that's cool because y'all do have that energy on stage, and like or especially around like certain like like a rapper has to carry himself like as like a there's a lot of stuff that someone like that has to do to stand out, and it's same with a band. Like it could just be any other band that I've seen perform in my home city, and then y'all stand out 100%. Like he was the drummer. I don't know who was the drummer, I forget. You were wearing the Egyptian
Oh
like
yeah, someone put the
Y-
pharaoh
yeah,
hat
the
on me,
pharaoh,
bro.
the pharaoh hat, and then you were like shirtless too, and it was just like you were like in your pharaoh state playing the drums,
I
and
was so locked in.
yeah, nah, I used that clip for my portfolio to record some to do like a what was it like a
We
wedding photo
do
shoot.
have that. I know what Google Drive you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Those videos are fire. The one when you're behind him and he's
Yeah.
like, "Grr, grr, 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 grr."
Yeah,
We talk about that video all the time.
for real, that's crazy. That was me.
No, yeah, bro. Like
I was overly cheesy.
the cheesy ass fill he's doing, like it's like
Yeah.
low-key a meme in our friend group. Like that video.
It
like,
was such a fun video.
It's so
And I
fun.
really it really embodies like the way I portrayed 2099 from then on. Because I would pull up that video to show people like when I was like they were like, yeah, do you film anything at all? And like I was like, yeah, dude, I've gotten some like cool ass clips of stuff, and I'll go to your show like just on some homie shit. Just let me in and I'll record it and send you some clips. And that was the show I referenced a lot because those clips came out pretty fire, and I was like, yeah. So I
That's
recorded
so
a bunch of the
cool.
band
That's
homies
so
after
cool to
that.
think. Like, what are the weird ways that my music is like connecting with
Yeah,
people,
because
and they don't even realize.
You wrote 2099 on your hand, and you
Oh,
like put it
shit.
towards the camera, and you're
Or-
like,
I remember all these clips now. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
We fucking love these.
It
Yeah.
wasn't 29. It was the
The
set,
set
list.
list,
You
yeah.
wrote the set
yeah,
list.
you wrote
on his
this. I was
hand.
like, we out here with 2099 putting set lists on hands,
Oh,
and you like,
bro. Oh, it's all coming back to me.
yeah, dude,
I was
that's
so
crazy.
wasted that night, bro. I'm not gonna
Dude,
lie.
yeah, same. I was so drunk. It was I was pretty fried. I remember I went up to DJS and I was like, yo, bro, can I get a flick? I was fried, bro. And I flicked up with bro. Shout out DJS and shout out Captain Swag. I got a flick with bro too, cause I was like, yo, let's get a flick, cause I was fucking with him at that point, but I was so fried, bro. I was like, this dude knew I was fried out of my mind. I was drunk as hell.
That's so
bro.
funny.
Shout out Swag Cartel. Shout out Corey.
Shout out.
So,
How do you guys feel about like, and even for you too, because like I think like, how do you feel when you're on stage with these people? What do you guys feel like for stage presence? Like, how did you find your stage presence? Do you guys feel like
man.
you're a character when you like are up there in front of people, or?
Still working on that. Not gonna lie, bro. Like, it's a challenge because you don't want to be one of those people who's like more hyped than the crowd, but at the same time, you want to like hype up the crowd. So like, it's just a matter of finding that sweet spot and like trying to be like, you know, personable on stage as well. So I don't know. I'd say for me, I'm still finding that. You know what I'm saying? As a performing artist and like somebody who's got like the microphone in their hand constantly, it's interesting to like try and figure out like what would be a sweet medium. You know?
100%. And when he's on stage, he is in his mode, and there's a lot more that comes to it, I feel, for sure, than just like focusing on your physical performance. Like, this dude's rapping like real lyrics, and
A lot of
be having to
rappers, they'll
sing
just
shit.
hit like 1, 2, 3, go, yeah, 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 the whole time, and just like trying.
he's
like,
rapping every single one of his lyrics, so he's in focus
Yeah.
mode, and
I'm like trying to
the
actually
performance
rap.
is the song.
Yeah, I feel like that's what sets me apart from a lot of these artists. They're using like a lot of auto tune and other stuff, but I'm trying to like keep it authentic and like let people know that like yeah, this shit I actually do. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a rapper for real. Like I'm not. A lot of these people are like hype artists. I feel like or like you know what I'm saying? Just kind of fast fashion, if you will. And so I don't know, just trying
Yeah.
to
I see
do
you
something
like
different.
physically focusing on the lyrics.
Yeah.
Sometimes when
Yeah.
you're rapping, you're going like,
Yeah, I'm literally
100%
trying to
It's
like.
because
right?
those
call
lyrics,
that
there's
bouncing
certain
ball
lyrics that
and
really
walk 'em
do
down.
feel like you got to get that shit out of your chest when you hear it in his music, bro.
Straight.
Close us on my shoulders, keep me optimistic.
It's
Real.
real, bro, because a
Real
lot of-
ass bars.
You know, life gets hard, bro, and sometimes like your clothes are the only thing, you know, your swag. You're like, well, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody may be fake, but hey, at least I got like myself, bro.
Oh
Keeping
god.
yourself it's about keeping yourself grounded, realizing that hey, like, you know, it's not about what everything, you know, going around me is, you know, the world, the war, whatever. I got fire ass clothes, and you know what? I'm like actually doing shit.
That's the
where I'm at.
performance. That's his stage presence. Is his drip. His
Something
drip. His
like
drip. His bars. 100%. I feel like it's different when it comes to being a DJ though. Like, for me, like when I'm on stage and I'm doing my thing, I'm like, these are things like songs and people that actually excite me, and I wouldn't be doing it if I would like. I wouldn't be playing that music if I didn't like it, and that's the only way I can get in my mode. When I've done shows for people I really don't like, and I don't want to do that because that's not something that represents me, and it's not something that I want to be getting lit to. Like, that's why I DJ for him and I DJ for Corey, or like the people that I like. I get lit to that music. So my stage presence, or when I'm DJing shows that are not related to artists, my stage presence comes from like my straight energy. And so, like my last show at the tunnels, I crowd surfed for the first time, and
No.
like it was just I didn't ever think that that would happen in my life. I had always imagined it in my dreams and shit, me performing, and I'm really crazy when I perform. Like, I don't know, you could ask them. I'd be getting kind of overly lit. And yeah, like I crowd surfed at the last show, and it was just like a big eye opener that your stage presence represents a lot of who you are, and that's like how I like keep moving, because I have people come up to me after the show. They're like, dude, yeah, you were getting so lit. You had everybody going crazy. Like, that shit was so fire when you were like throwing this into the crowd. Or like, my last show, I bought a bunch of pairs of glasses and I handed them out. because I'm always wearing I'm always wearing some shades. So I passed them out and like saw a bunch of people at the front, like the front area wearing them. It's pretty fire. Stage presence is important. I think I found it for sure.
Chris, when you're on stage, how do you balance like being up there and taking up space, but also like having the camera and trying to get lit with them, or like, you know?
That's something I think about a lot because I don't want to be standing in front of the crowd and shit, but I also want to be getting good angles and I don't want to get in the way of anything because I feel like most of the time if you're a camera person, you're like a background person. You're not supposed to be
Right.
up in the front.
Do you ever like get lit with the artist? Try to get close and
That
like
Tisa Korean show, bro. They wanted you up there.
I mean, I fuck with Tisa, Mighty Bay. I've known them for a while. That's game. Like
At the co-op,
if
there's
it's
a video of it
It's a
somewhere.
different artist where it's like I don't know them like that. I won't. But if I've like filmed for somebody already and I've already got a full set of them or something, I might just put the camera down and jump around for a second because fuck it. I'm there to have fun.
it's fire. How do you guys feel? Do you guys feel like you put on at all?
I definitely do. I like
There's a reason I
exaggerate
was filming.
my movements. Like,
Exaggerate?
especially with my arms. Like I could play drums looking way calmer, but that wouldn't be cool. You know, like if you saw me behind the drum set and I'm like playing Wartime King or something,
Looking
and I'm just
bored.
like you're gonna be like, oh,
Nah.
like what's going on?
This morning during practice, like you woke up not feeling that well. I could see it in your drumming. I was like, damn.
Yeah, like when I'm not kind of over exaggerating my movements, I'm not like putting energy into the drums themselves. Like they don't necessarily respond that well back. So like,
Yeah, that's like the same thing with me, especially because like he's busy drumming, you're busy singing and playing. So I'm like, I just got the bass, so I try my best to dance and like kind of like stop dance, like you know how because our songs build energy and then it like takes it away and then like comes back and like I try to like help the crowd like kind of react to that by like they see what I'm about to do.
That's true. You really do have to rock out, and I have to like focus up. Like I'm multitasking, so I'm only ever like rocking out if I'm not singing. Like if it's a part where I'm not singing. So
Yeah.
like you definitely do hold down the vibes. I've seen that where like in parts of the song where it's slower, he's kind of just nodding his head, and then when the song's supposed to like pick up, he's like, I'm like, oh okay. It's like it's almost like you're teaching the crowd what to do.
Yeah, no,
That's fire.
Yeah, I mean that's just that's how it feels, but it's fun, bro. Rocking out, and
It's a
it
lot of
definitely,
fun.
bro, it pays off because like, remember Pat was like, he was like, man, y'all wearing y'all's guitar all those like black people sagging. You remember you said
Oh,
that
yeah.
like right after our show. I was
I
like,
do remember
I was
that.
like, I guess, bro.
Remember who
Appreciate
you
that.
are, white boy. Wear your guitar low as fuck.
I was like, I guess, bro. Appreciate that.
I kind of like the mask, like wearing the ski mask.
We just
During
need to
the
get you a different one
performances.
because I hate that yellow
Yeah,
ski.
the
The
You
mask.
yellow
gotta get
one's
the Maddie-
chopped,
you
and,
gotta get the
like,
Maddie
I
Bay
gotta
one
get
from
something
Yo.
lighter too.
You
That
gotta get
one
the
is
pink
so
one.
like it makes my fucking head a million degrees.
Yeah, it's like
So,
a heavy.
I
You need a
wanna-
Nike fucking Chrxstt, bro.
I do.
Bro, one time Josh went blindfolded at a show for a whole
Blindfolded
song.
is crazy.
Blindfolded for a song. That shit had the crowd lit.
Yeah, that shit.
I
was
definitely
cool.
want to bring that back, but I want to get something that's like a bandana or something, just like an actual blindfold.
That'd be
You know what I
fire. Blindfolded drummer at the 2099 show.
The hoes went crazy for that one.
They
I'm not
did.
gonna lie. We've only done it once, but like
It's kind of
I was like in the
scandalous.
mic. I was like, yo, like you guys are about to see a great magic trick, a talented feat of the great Joshua Benavidez. And he slid them on, and then he played it so good. Everybody was tweaking.
I was
Bro,
locked in.
We need to do more shit like that.
Luke's
It's like
crowd
clip
work.
farming.
Well, kind of like what Sack was talking about when he's rapping. Like he has to focus on what he's doing. I have to do that while I'm drumming too. So like honestly, kind of like Spider-Man reference in Civil War. He's like, I wear the goggles so I can like focus because there's so much going on at a show. There's so much movement in the crowd. Y'all are moving. There's all this noise. There's all these lights. It's a very distracting environment. So for me, it's just a way of like honing in what I'm doing.
I want to agree with that, dude. I was in San Antonio not that long ago doing a show, and I didn't have my sunglasses. I usually wear sunglasses when I'm performing, and like, I don't know. And it was just like a bright venue, so I could see everybody. And it's kind of distracting. Like, I wanted to like have my glasses so I could kind of zone out a little bit from what's going on and just kind of focus more on what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I get that.
I agree, dude. The glasses are an essential for every time I DJ. No lie, because when I'm doing some shit like that, and then I'm like, I do something like I might fuck up, or I might even do something cool, and then I have all these people reacting to something I do, because I'm like, I feel real soloed out and like a little like podium when I DJ, and I'm like, people like, I don't want to look at those people. I'm not gonna lie. I react to my stuff purely off of noise. If I hear the people going like, hey, 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 I like that. And so I'm gonna keep going. But I don't if I take my glasses off and I see like 50 people staring at me with and it's not dark, I'm terrified. I'm not gonna lie. So I just try to keep my energy up with the sunglasses on so I don't see that far down the crowd. Because a lot of the time you are in a dark environment. I can understand how that San Antonio show messed you up because it was so bright and it was kind of hot. So bright and it was hot. And so,
Outside
like,
venue rap show. Just not
Ooh.
public.
Outside sucks.
Yeah, fuck outside.
it was so
Hate playing
hot
outside.
and like sweat in your eyes. Your hair's all wet and you're just feeling kind of like sticky outside. And it's not.
Shout
It's
out
not the
Royal
best.
House.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. One show we did an outside show. I mean, same place twice, but one outside show, bro.
Second time is crazy.
Bro,
You guys had that
Lucas-
first time.
The
Yeah.
second time
With
was
that.
night.
No,
First
yeah.
time was middle of the day though.
But the first time, bro had a bucket next to him the whole time. Like he told the crowd, he was like, "Y'all might notice the bucket. I totally might throw up."
I was
Did
so
you?
hungover, bro.
Did you?
No, I held it
Nah,
in.
he never did.
They gave me a
Props.
crazy pep talk before the show. I had my shirt off in there. I was like, bro, I don't
That's
know.
another thing as like an artist, y'all like it being so like being hungover. I don't know, bro. Being hungover for the show the next day, and you're just knowing you gotta still set up all these speakers and equipment, and then you gotta perform. Oh nah,
It was ass.
I'm already knowing that's a terrible feeling because especially I feel like y'all have just as much equipment to lug around.
Dude,
Yeah.
we have the maximum amount of equipment.
Yeah, it's
We
so
have the mixer, we have all of our speakers, our sub, our drum set, both of our amps.
yeah, and all Loki y'all have y'all have more
Yeah.
than me. Loki, I mean, I
Yeah.
got all my lights, my big like the little
All these
stage thing I got,
stands, bro.
Probably equally as much as shit. I know
Right.
how annoying it is to haul around and then be hungover that day, and then it be a hot day on top of that. No, I'm good off of that.
Yeah, that show was
That makes
fucked.
you wanna cancel the entire show.
Dude, that was me with okay, crazy lore though, is I was going to cancel my first show. And I ended up not canceling it because it did rain at the Underground Chaos show. Like really bad. It was storming and thundering.
We sold out of our shirts though, and the fucking liquor sold out. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god.
It was crazy. Yeah, we had a crazy night. It was my first ever show there. First ever show that I had done in a city other than the city that I grew up in. And crazy like it although a little problematic throughout the show, we powered through it and did it. And apparently it was the only show that went on that night, other because there was a couple other underground shows going on, and we pulled like 400 to 600 people that night. It was crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, no, that was actually the biggest tunnel show I've ever been to.
Yeah, it was. I was mind blown. It was my first ever show. I was so nervous. I had never like even used half of my equipment that I had plugged in. No kidding. Because I had bought all this stuff leading up to the show, and that was my dream, bro. I wanted to do shows and
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
the
getting
setup teardown for the first few shows definitely was stressful as fuck. It was very stressful.
Bro, I hated them. I hated Lucas and Josh. I was just so stressed. I was like, fuck y'all.
damn,
That's like the only time we ever beef is like, did you forget that?
bro.
Oh, nice going, fucking dipshit.
I've forgotten damaged cables, forgotten cables. Everything that you lose at a show is always such a terrible loss. It's so bad. Like last time my speak on cable got pulled out of my speaker and the wires just came out with it. And I was just like, I was just face in hand. It was so bad. And only one of my speakers had cables for that show. And then it was just terrible. And it was so sad.
Nightmare show.
Nightmare
Holy
show.
shit.
Hey, but we power through the nightmare shows and we turn them into a good memory. So
Yeah, always.
True.
nightmare
still
shows are always
positive in the end.
they're so positive in the end. Like the Underground Chaos show could have definitely went better, but it's positive because I would have never been able to keep pursuing what I'm doing right now without that.
Everything happens for a reason.
You learn from your mistakes.
100%.
It's crazy the amount of people that are like unorganized though. Like I don't know if he's told you about that one show where the host wanted to cancel and me and him basically ended up setting up everything.
Yeah,
Shit's so
that's
smart.
happened to me a couple times where I had to pull up on some people and save the day. But 100%, we try to do things as organized as we can. Obviously, we're working with a small team, and we're trying to put as much budget into like these tunnel shows as we can because we know it's a DIY environment, and so we're really trying to put together the best environment we can. So shout out to what's left of the tunnels. We're trying to move into venues. That's the only reason I ever really did shows down there was to really like do a free shows and draw a big crowd and really get the movement pumping for what I have to bring to a venue.
Are we hearing no more tunnel shows?
No more tunnel shows soon. I got a couple more in me, and then we're done. Shutting it down.
We've been talking about doing one tunnel show ever.
Y'all got to do it with me.
Let's do it.
We
Let's
should
run it.
do that. That would be the one tunnel show.
The one
That's
tunnel.
That's the hall pass.
We have
We
to
could-
do it if we're gonna live in Austin.
We can call it the last hurrah.
last
and,
hurrah.
That'll be the last tunnel show that I do and organize. And it's not, I don't know, like, it's just because, look, I mean, to be fair, I'm trying to be more professional about what I do. And now that I've got these like bigger opportunities surrounding me, I don't want to be involved with something that's DIY. And it's something that's not only DIY but a public space, and it's hard to control what happens at a
It's a
public
liability.
space. Yeah, and,
That's the reason we haven't.
at the end of
played
the
it
day,
yet.
I want people to be safe, and that's why we're working with venues. Shout out Regal Rooms. We've been working with Regal Rooms recently to try to put on shows that we know can be well staffed. If people are drinking, there's going to be a bartender. People get pat down before they go in there. We want to create a safe environment, and the DIY environment can sometimes not be safe, and we all know that. And while we enjoy doing shows down there, we don't want to continue doing that for the extent of that's not what we're here for. We just want to
Right.
let that be known. We're doing it for the culture, and we're only out there because this is what we have, and we're just starting from scratch. So
Right.
we're doing the best that we can and putting on some good shows. And a couple of my shows, we have the volunteers out there with the harm reduction stuff. We got the Narcan out there, the water. So any Uriel show is always going to have Narcan and water and supplies for anybody who feels like they need it. So for sure, just know that. But
He is the angel after all.
yes, I must come in with the supplies. Angel heal all. I'm just playing though. For real though, if you're gonna be at my show, you always know. Like I've last couple shows I had, I made announcements at the beginning of the shows. That's a big thing with the tunnels. I feel like a lot of people don't. They prioritize their own enjoyment of their own show and not others' enjoyment of that show and others' safety, and that's concerning to me because there is shows that I feel like I've been to. I'm not pointing any fingers, but I've been to some tunnel shows and they just feel completely unorganized, and it just is like, do you got to understand what space you're working with and understand that you are working with like something that is all ages because people can show up and just be there no matter what, right? And so you have to understand the space you're working with, and a lot of people don't take any precautions to work with that or take any precautions to let the people in the crowd know. Also, like, we're working as a team and a community to make sure that this is safe, and it's not just me doing this, it's y'all doing this. And so it's very important to let everybody know who is there, that's what it is. If you see something, you always got to say something, because at the end of the day, we don't have cameras down there and shit like that. Like I said, it's a DIY space, and it is a great environment for people to get their feet off the ground. 100%. And I agree with that, but my feet are starting to get off the ground, and I'm ready to throw the last couple of shows there and really do my little send off into the venues. And I want to start doing cooler stuff, because I feel like venues are cooler than the tunnels. Like, the tunnels are cool, it's a vibe.
True.
but Venues are cooler.
That big ass.
And we love visuals and we love
If it's,
lasers and stuff like that from
Yeah.
a venue, and we like the venue speakers, and that stuff is nice. And also our artists need to get paid, and so we need to be able to put on an actual performance for y'all, and go to our creative maximum, because you can't really do that in the tunnels. So yeah, nah, couple
So
more.
maybe look forward to the last hurrah.
The last hurrah coming soon. I'll make an announcement. No, seriously, it's gonna happen. I was already thinking about doing that show, and we got a couple more. I want to do one more. We're gonna do part 2 Underground Chaos. We're gonna
Okay.
we're gonna do a part 2 of that one, because that's where we started, and we ain't gonna forget that, and we're gonna do it again. We're gonna run it back. Same DJs, hopefully, literally the same thing, but we're gonna do part 2, and it's gonna be twice as good. Twice as good.
So look forward to that too.
More merch, definitely out there. The swag ain't for everybody merch gonna be out there. Definitely gonna be a crazy, 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 crazy show. Same thing. The last hurrah. The last hurrah. I want to make like a little bit of a longer show. Like the like I want to make it kind of like an all day thing, and prioritize about like, remember why we're here, and remember where we came from, and we going on to better things. See us at the shows, the venues, the bigger things, the other cities. We're moving on from the tunnels. But shout out the tunnels, man. They did what they could for the people.
You put it beautifully. You started there, and they're undeniably a big part of Austin culture. So
Crazy Austin culture I didn't know about until I moved here.
right.
So, when I moved here, I was like, I had no guidance, nowhere to go. And one day I just saw like a story post of someone posting an address and said rave over here. And I was like, I pulled up and I saw a bunch of people walking over there, pulled up down there. And I said, this is the spot I'm going to do my show. And so I picked that, and it was in February. And my show, I was like, I'm going to do April 18th. Didn't have any DJs or anybody booked when I planned it. Nobody. It was just me. And so I that's why I went to his, I had went to his show. Well, right after I had went to his show, that's when I started really planning it, because that's when I went to the tunnels. Like, I think like literally the day after or something like that. Crazy lore though. It's like it all happened
Groundwork.
so quickly, and then
I feel like the video of Flight taking a smoke break, because since I have come back, I have said almost absolutely nothing.
It's getting to about that time. It's getting real late,
definitely
guys.
is about that time.
We had a late one. Before we get out of here, I want to pass it to you guys to shout out anything you want to shout out and talk about anything you got coming up, and then we can kind of send it off.
Chris,
Start.
crazy.
I got hella shit coming up. I'm not gonna lie. I got hella shows.
Hella.
I got shit I'm gonna do with Maddox. I
Hey.
initially I wasn't a big fan of his music, but he has evolved significantly. And I'm gonna do some crazy shit with him. We're gonna put out like 3 new albums. And I'm gonna
3
just keep
album.
doing videos. I'm gonna keep doing my shit. I just dropped my website.
Just check out the website.
It's not finished, but by the time this comes out,
Check it
it'll be
out, though.
finished, So
Shout out Chris and Angel. Shout out 2099. Shout out my Gatesville boys, Isaac and Eli and Blake. Shout out my grandpa, he a real one.
Real one.
Shout out
The one and
Austin,
only.
Texas. I got more merch coming. All types
Swag
of shit.
ain't for everybody,
Swag ain't for everybody.
but it could be for you. So cop the merch.
Oh God.
See,
It
bro,
could
that
for
could be
you.
my blindfold at a show.
On God.
Oh God. And also, music is coming, reels are coming, everything's coming.
Everything is coming
I'm
from
coming.
Saqqboy. That boy going
Literally.
crazy. Pause.
So yeah,
Yeah.
you know how we coming.
Hey, shout out Chrxstt. Use code SAQQ10 or URL10 at the checkout for 10% off of your Chrxstt products. Go get yourself a case of that blueberry or the slim, because the slim is for the fashionistas, of course. Shout out Danny at Endured, the real one. He started all my all my hustling culture, and then definitely shout out to my family, bro. Shout out to my mom, 100%.
Love mom.
She's the one that she kind of helped me push through this. Shout out Kyle, bro. If it weren't for Kyle, I would not be in Austin. Shout out Scotty. You already know who you are. Glitter Sparkles, the one and only rhythm selector. Straight going crazy on this shit, bro. You already know where he came from. Shout out Forever Snow, my boy Isaiah, and shout out Sack and Chris, bro, because these are my Austin dogs, bro. And if I hadn't met them, I wouldn't be doing what I am doing right now. And shout out 2099 and shout out Believing in Yourself.
Double shout out, Scott. I'll beat your cheeks after this podcast.
No lie. Hey, we need to get a Glitter Sparkles interview, bro. No lie. And look forward to more interviews on the Swag Ain't For Everybody page. Look out for more content from the three of us, because, hey, more safe shit coming soon for sure.
OnlyFans too.
Instagram reels that
Reels.
link back to OnlyFans.
Exactly that.
Like promoting ourselves scantily clad. This shit is coming.
Most definitely. And literally coming. More things are coming. So, hey,
Well, I'm excited to see these guys more often. Austin's definitely a small city, so
It's gonna happen.
this was definitely inevitable. Shows are
100%.
definitely inevitable. Yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Thank you for watching.
July 4th,
Yep.
Regal Rooms, Yapo JJ. July 5th, Regal Rooms, Raining Lowell. Be there or be square or be a triangle, whatever you want to be, but you should be there. So go cop tickets in the links. in
I
our
am
socials.
rectangular.
Yeah.
Can feel it in
Go
my
stream the
bones.
Sackboy
I am
music. Go watch the
rectangular.
Christ videos and go listen
Go
to
watch
the Uriel music
2099's
and
Christ
go
video.
listen to 2099 because they
we
the-
have
they
he's
the
got
real-
a DP credit coming up on our next single music
This is
video.
true.
Shark
Hell
Boy
yeah.
filmed the video, and it's fucking awesome. And it looks like we're underwater, and we killed that shit.
It is a very good video.
2099 is my favorite band.
Me too.
Go stream a brand new Nose in Electric. Thank you guys for watching. Later.
Peace out. Forever, Nature Boys.